ain't slam pick. It don't take much. So.
It really don't. Like, last night, I mean, it could have. He ain't got the phone up.
Damn.
Stood me up.
Fasho.
How many times you called?
Damn, how many times I called? About, what, 3?
Oh, you talking about Jay? Damn, crazy. Go ahead.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm talking about that.
You ain't have the phone, man?
It was looking real delicious last night.
Oh, you had to have some of it. I mean, hey, baby, she playing.
Man, ain't that but a piece of meat.
See, you look like an old snack. Look like a big.
That nigga said one of the people.
You peeping that nigga new muscle?
Hey, look, man. Hey, boy.
You peeping nigga new muscle?
You feel me?
You like that nigga new muscle?
You like that shit?
I wouldn't when you got them bitches.
If you keep it real, you don't run into these problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to worry about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Don't come to me telling me you fuck with nothing. Don't ask me for no new music, nigga. Hey, won't you go tap into this other shit? For real, bro. I don't want to hear that.
And with that, we back live with the Fasho show.
Hello, somebody.
It's me, Ham Flow,
Mm.
Swimmy Hendrix, Young Aladdin, all that good shit. We a few weeks into this shit, man. How y'all fellas feeling, man? How y'all feeling? How y'all?
Baby, I'm here. Shit,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling blessed. This. My pop said some shit on the phone the other day, man. He said, back when I was coming up, man, my grandma used to have me saying something along the lines of, Lord, thank you for a reasonable portion of my health and strength on the day. Think about that, man. A reasonable portion.
That's heavy.
Come on, man.
Cup ain't got to run over.
Come on.
Can I get a sip out there?
Because if we being real, you don't deserve that. Come on now. I saw what you did last night. and the night before. Should have took your ass out a long time ago. Come on now, I'm saying we talking about it. Oh, my bad. My bad. We feeling good,
And by saying reasonable portion, that's you coming before God as humbly as possible. Lord, I come before you as humble as I can. I just need a reasonable portion.
A reasonable portion of my health and strength today, Lord. Yeah, man.
I might not have earned
I like
much
that,
of it.
bro.
Yeah, straight up.
I like that.
Straight up.
I like that.
Our old folks got the best sayings. Old got the best sayings. I end up flipping them and putting in them raps and shit.
See, I be trying to, but sometimes that shit bite me in the ass. Because I be having to bring it back in a way to make motherfuckers understand. I got a weird thing about that.
It be easy though because most niggas, most of these old niggas be rhyming anyway.
But I said I'm
So
finna
it's
start
just
leaving.
easy to translate it.
I said I'm finna start leaving these niggas in the dog, man.
What
If
you
you don't
mean?
get it, go play it again.
Oh, yeah,
Straight
yeah,
up.
yeah.
That's the vibe.
You feel me? Straight
That's
up.
the vibe.
How y'all boys feeling though, man? Real talk.
Yeah.
How y'all boys feeling straight up?
You know what I'm saying? Keep train, sugar.
Chugging.
You feel what I'm saying?
Slow motion better than no motion.
Yeah. Same shit every day, man.
Yeah.
I ain't changed yet, man.
That's an old man saying right
Nigga
there
ain't-
for you.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga be breathing. I be happy to wake up breathing, nigga. I ain't woke up not breathing yet.
I was so finna to say like, I don't know how else you can wake up, but okay.
Some niggas done woke up dead.
Woke up dead, bro.
Fucked up that'll be.
Go fuck around, wake up dead. Keep on fuck around with them hoes.
Oh,
You
shit.
gonna wake up dead.
Hey, man.
Speaking of the hoes, how you feeling, Yellow Man?
I knew where that was going.
Give them both mic.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why they doing this.
Are you allowing anybody else to have women these days? How does that go?
Hell no.
How does that? Are people allowed, or is it just?
I just do my just due that God gave me.
Oh man,
I'm just playing my part in this thing we call an ecosystem.
Very impressive how you've been able to dodge kids this long.
Nigga been bobbing and weaving.
I gotta compliment you on that shit right there, man.
Huh?
Get up off it, bitch.
Gotta be quicker than that. Gotta be quicker than that.
Nah, man, it's all about, you know what I'm saying? Shit. You know.
You know.
Pushing P as these young niggas saying.
Pushing P.
Pushing fucking P.
I don't know. No, real talk. These niggas don't know my life. I don't have these women that they speak of. Like that, like I got them trapped in the basement or something.
Do we say free kills or do we say long live kills? What the fuck do we
What
say
you mean
about
long
kills?
live,
Do
man?
we even
Man.
touch that, man?
Oh my God.
Nah, don't say long live, man. That man is alive and well.
So do we
man.
say free kill?
Oh my God.
I don't know what you say.
What you say?
Oh my God.
I say, man, step in the name of love, groove in the name of love. Free pill Cosby. They wrong as fuck for that shit. That man was on their last leg, man. Man was on their last leg, man. That fucked up, man. That man was 80 something, man. They finna let that man die up in there. For real, bro. Who the hell Bill gonna hurt now? You get if Bill get you now, you deserve. You might. Hey,
How many
you
women
got.
was it?
You
How
just.
many-
You. Hey,
how many
I ain't
women?
saying you deserve. I'm just saying. If you. Hey, look, man. That man can't hurt nothing, man. That's why they had to let that nigga out of there.
And Bill get you now.
You ain't trying.
Like that nigga is the boogeyman.
Like the Rothschild nigga, man. Who the nigga that was over in England? Prince Charles.
Now that Rothschild nigga, he had like,
He had like 7 heart surgeries or something.
7 hard.
That was a real thing with his eyes all.
He had like
man,
a bunch
that
of
nigga
heart transplants. He said every time he got one, he felt younger.
How the fuck he get all them hearts anyway, man?
He got
Oh, straight the fuck, you got niggas.
Ma,
It's
you
a
remember
million
what,
niggas
you
on
remember
wait
what
list
John
looking
Q
for-
had to go through to get a heart? How the hell he get all them goddamn
He done got
hearts?
7 of these
Man,
bitches.
Come on now.
that was my biggest question about that nigga. How the fuck he
My
even
nigga
get all
John
them
Q
hearts?
damn near shot himself in the head for a heart. And he got 7.
Okay. Nigga ain't that bitch won't even load the whole time.
He's a good kid.
He's a-
Have you seen him?
My
seen him?
son. No, I don't accept that.
I don't.
I don't accept that. My son
will
needs that.
not die today.
Bro, we need our heroes, man. Denzel, our hero.
Denzel the only black hero that doesn't have a scar on his resume. That doesn't have any.
Not so fast. We ain't gonna even just leave it alone. We don't even want to give motherfuckers reasons. We'll turn on TV next week.
Nah, fuck that.
100 bitches allegedly have been assaulted by Denzel Washington.
I don't think
Is he?
so. Got Idris Elba.
I don't think
like, what
He
you-
ain't
what
no
do you-
black
he ain't
hero.
no black American. He not even American.
Yeah, he's not American.
He married a white woman.
Oh, you said American black Americans.
Really, when I think black, I think American.
He
I'm
from-
not saying that
from-
he's not black.
from
but
London,
he's
man.
Yeah, he British and shit or
American,
something like
British,
that.
It's
UK.
like, yeah.
Shit,
Matter of
I
fact,
don't know.
he got to be black because you remember when niggas thought that black folks couldn't catch corona?
He was the first nigga. Then we had our confirmation like, hey, wait, niggas can get it too?
Jay-Z? I don't want to move too fast, but
He cheated.
He did that whole elevator incident.
But did proof ever come? Do we really
I'm not
know?
talking about breaking the law. I'm just talking about we don't. As far as heroes that haven't been drugged through the media at some point, we don't have many black heroes who haven't been drugged through the media.
I don't like the control that cancel culture got over this whole shit anyway.
Even before cancel culture took over, like Kobe wasn't around in cancel culture. I'm just talking about the media all together. Denzel Washington is the only one I can.
Usher
think
been
of.
drugged through that motherfucker several times.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Shit,
You know,
they
he-
ain't did in the day.
He
yet.
burning motherfuckers in
Jay-Z.
real life.
They can't fuck with it.
They
That
call
nigga
that
got a
nigga crazy.
shield on
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, they say he smoked
That's just
crack.
what a
They
nigga
say
say
he
though.
smoked
Nigga
crack.
ain't did nothing yet
They
though.
drug him through there.
He shook back,
Hey.
though. He shook all the way back.
It's just
Yeah,
my
bro,
point
'cause that-
is
You can't
they
like,
won't allow a black man to make it all the way through clean, bro. They just won't allow it.
Martin Luther King got fucking bitches.
Everyone you can think of.
They brought
every
that
last
shit
one of
after
our
that nigga
heroes,
died, too.
You can think of something that they got.
Man,
against-
have you seen that shit? What they saying about Martin Luther King now?
Yeah, they say you smoke,
About him-
snort coke and shit. Had white
I
bitches.
ain't even heard that. I'm talking about the white women.
Yeah, the white bitches.
He said he was doing all love for white women. Like, come on. And I'm seeing on Twitter, like, it's like niggas actually like tweeting this. And then like Michael Blackson tweeted that shit. And that nigga Cat Williams like, he go to Coon shit.
I
You
find
know
it
what I
hard to
mean?
believe that if I find it very hard to believe that ML can't knock off a couple
That wouldn't be cool as fuck to you though. If Martin would just run around fucking hella white
I
women
find it
and
hard to believe that he did.
these
though.
bitches
See what I'm
snorting
saying?
coke off
See what I'm
the.
saying?
That wouldn't be cool as fuck to you.
No, nigga.
Why not?
What are you talking
Bruh,
about?
hey, look, when I watch movies and shit, bro.
When you was 10 or 11, they told you,
Scarface.
Martin Luther King was snorting that shit. You wouldn't look
Hey,
at him a
man.
little different.
I would, but I hate to make him more cool to me. That's the way I look different at it.
He
This
was
nigga cool
coke.
as fuck. If he was
So
fucking white
snorting
bitches,
coke is cool.
if Martin Luther
Is
King
snorting coke
specifically,
cool?
we talking about Martin Luther
it's-
King
it's definitely-
specifically.
it's-
For Martin Luther King, if he was really doing that shit'd be like, damn, boy, this is a cold nigga. This is a cold
I can't
nigga,
stop
bro.
thinking
And he
about
get up
Coretta,
there
though.
with a straight face and get on speeches. What you said? What you did last night?
What you did?
That should've be man. That should've make my I would love to see it.
Martin Luther
I would
coming out.
love to see
coming
it.
They're not going to
Oh,
allow
yeah.
black people to go through. It's not that it's
LeBron
not
James.
bad, but it's not good. It's not
LeBron
positive.
James.
It's not nothing that like that you're gonna get commended for. So it's like, what's the point of leaking that? If it's not nothing that nobody wants leaked, if it is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, we done had
LeBron, your best bet.
He can't lie.
LeBron
he's
the-
kept it pretty fucking clean.
LeBron is the one. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like
LeBron probably the biggest out of all of them too.
I think he genuinely lives like that though, bro.
I do too.
I
I wouldn't doubt it.
I just wouldn't, bro.
Space Jam 2 was still a bad movie.
I have not want to watch it.
I ain't see it
Was it
yet.
horrible,
either.
bro?
I want to watch that bitch.
That's a
though.
bad movie.
It's worse than that Boosie movie.
Well,
We're gonna have to stop that. No more Boosie movie slander because I hate. Listen, we done watch worse hood classics.
Listen here.
I watched the Boosie movie twice at least.
I watched it 3 times.
You sat through with a
I watched
second
it twice.
viewing?
I didn't watch
Oh,
it. I won't watch
Jay
that.
said you
Space
put
Jam 2
yourself
again.
through that hell again.
I paid that dub, man. I paid that dub for that bit.
Wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah. Hey, yo, a wise man once said, if you can hold it in your head, then you can hold it in your hands. Law of attraction. Yeah. I say if I eat, then we all eat. Me, I got some tall dreams. To see things I never seen. Golden palm trees. What happens when God breathes? I can feel the calm breeze. I'm smoking the strong wind. Golden palm trees. Palm trees. Golden palm trees. Me, I got some tall dreams. Smoking golden palm trees. Palm trees. Golden palm trees. Me, I got some tall dreams. Smoking golden palm trees.
Who you got as the best trap rapper? Jeezy, Gucci, or Gotti?
I mean, how we ain't gonna put T.I. in there though?
Because he
That
ain't.
was
Because he ain't in there.
Yeah, that ain't what he had.
That's not what I had. What's it was for the sake of argument? Throw T.I. in there.
Yeah, you can
Okay,
throw
fuck
something
it.
in
Leave
there.
them out. Give me them 3 again.
Jeezy, Gucci, Gotti, T.I. 1 through 4.
Gucci,
Jeezy.
Jeezy, then got it.
You got Gucci, Jeezy, then Gotti. What is T.I. at?
Put Jeezy. I mean T.I. down there sharing that spot with Gucci. To me,
You said Gucci, G's, and then that.
yeah, Gucci, Jeezy, and got it.
That's
I just
tough.
remember how that Gucci wave was
Man.
in my.
That's tough.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when that I'm a dog shit dropped. Like niggas,
That
Gucci
wasn't
was
a good song.
That shit was everywhere,
It
boy.
was very
wasn't
much
a
so
good
moving
song.
though.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta start keeping it real.
Because
I'm
niggas
a
started
dog,
associating
I'm a dog, I'm a
the
dog.
gang shit with animals. I never knew that. That gangs had mascots. So when niggas said I'm a dog, no disrespect. If you bang, you just bang. That's on you, baby. But when Gucci said I'm a dog, all the Bloods took that and ran with it. Because I don't know how it is in y'all city.
Yeah, that
But
shit
in
was
my
wild.
city,
That shit flooded,
Niggas
nigga.
who consider themselves blood consider themselves dog. Like, yeah, nigga, I'm dog. And I don't know where that shit came from. I don't know if that shit is kind of allocated by neighborhood. But all I know is, hey, all the shit was adopted. Gucci dropped that shit, niggas went crazy. Jeezy run felt a little different.
We want to
Yeah.
know how you feel.
How you feel?
Gucci, Jeezy. Then who's the third?
T.I. You got T.I.
I'm
then
gonna put
Gotti.
T.I. I'm place Gotti with T.I. because Gotti ain't in my top trap art. He's just not.
Slim.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Walk.
Mm-hmm.
Wizard. Big Bird. You know what I'm talking about?
Damn. Put that
Yeah,
nigga in the
man.
dirt.
Put that nigga ass in the dirt, man.
Send that nigga back home in a box. To you.
Nigga ass in the dirt, man. Yeah, man. That nigga, man. Yeah, I got Gucci at the top, man. That trap shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because, bro. Just because of everything, bro. The nigga different, man. That nigga Gucci gave so much. Like, you want to talk about bodies of work, just work. Like, That nigga Gucci done put in so much work.
Who you got two?
Hmm?
Who number two?
Number 2. Oh, it could be a tie between the rest of them niggas. Shit, Gucci at the top. That's what I got.
Oh, you disrespectful.
Yeah, it be a tie.
First of
Gucci at
all,
the top.
we gonna stop putting disrespect, cause ain't nan one of them niggas won Trap of the Year 4 times in a row.
What you thinking? Mm-hmm. Damn, that's a cool shirt he got on. This old thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's a cool shirt.
Nah, man, we finally got some of that Never Autumn merch. You know
Never
what I'm
all
saying?
that shit fire.
I'm gonna have it up in this up and ready to be purchased very soon. This the first colorway. I got some other designs coming. Got some sweatshirts coming. Just be on the lookout, man. NeverAutumn.com. But I don't even want to say that because I might not be able to own that. But it'll be a website revolving around Never Autumn. That's where you're gonna be able to find all your show stuff, all your Never Autumn merch, music, anything that's related. It's gonna also be exclusive stuff that won't be on YouTube. So, you know, make sure you go out there and check it out. That's your regular scheduled program. We still at the For Show. Still brought to you by Titties and Baby Hairs as usual. Two of the greatest gifts God has given us.
Hello.
Titties and Baby Hairs as a combo. What are we talking about again? I'm sorry.
Hey, man, we
So
were talking
I
about
got-
Trap of the Year.
So I got Snowman at number 1.
Yes, sir.
Who is that, Gucci?
Stop playing with me. Jeez, I got Jeezy, cause ain't name one of them niggas got a whole feature multiple times. And he's one of the only niggas to have Cole and Kendrick on the same song. Gotta count for something.
I don't
Oh,
give a fuck.
Jesus?
Kendrick
Jesus. Song
that
Kendrick
is?
ain't give us no verse.
What song is
These
it?
streets made
was scared.
football.
You said
song
Cole and
over
Kendrick
there?
on the
Don't
Yeah,
talk
same song.
that heavy, Ham.
Because he was scared. We don't want to talk about that, though.
Was it
We don't
T.I.?
talk
Was it
about
the
that,
Black-
though.
Black Friday?
T.I. number 2.
Kendrick Lamar heard, wait, J. Cole had a verse on this song?
Yeah, he ain't
What
rap on
song
that
was it?
I
bitch.
don't want to rap on that one.
T.I.
Ain't
number
what the
2.
streets wanna hear.
Tip number 2. Let's not get that shit twisted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Gotti is number 3.
Come on now.
Can't. How many cocaine musics does this nigga
He
have?
finna drop 10.
He got
CM
10.
And really, he got a
A
a
9.5.
Yeah, he got like a 5 point or 9.5, something like that. So yeah.
Stop playing with him.
Got it now.
Gucci is 4.
We talking about cocaine merge.
Mr. Birdman
Homie, don't
is
you
4.
ever-
And it's not even a real Gucci. It's a Gucci clone we dealing with. I don't know this new nigga.
See, I ain't talking about
We
his.
ain't
I
talking
said rap.
his, though.
What we
Talking
talking
just
about?
a rapper.
Influence.
Influence for sure.
T.I. might be.
I'm talking about straight just rapping.
Yeah.
Man, listen, man.
Ain't
we
nobody
talking
rapping
about
better than Gucci.
cocaine
Because if we talking
murders.
hit,
Homie,
don't
don't you
I'm gonna give
converse.
it Jeezy.
Lane's gonna copy, D-Boy's gonna burst.
How is Gucci more influential than Jeezy?
Depends on what you're talking about and where the influence coming from. 'Cause if it's a regional thing, shit, you know, a lot of people in the South probably gonna say Gucci. You know what I'm saying? And
Are they though?
Shit, that nigga started a lot of this shit. Ain't nobody say who the girl with all these girls saying big prr.
Most
Where
of
that
y'all
came
niggas-
from? Brr.
ain't Jeezy from Atlanta, bruh. Half of the new niggas that have come and touched anything, any kind of success from Atlanta for that music shit, them niggas gonna say WAP.
They
man.
want to work with
I have
WAP.
not seen none of them
That's a
niggas say
fact.
heard none of them niggas say nothing about Jeezy, bro.
That's
So,
a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like them, hey, WAP, Thugger, WAP. All them niggas gonna say
Migos.
something about WAP. That nigga, he seems to be the gatekeeper to this shit over there. Nate. You got Thug, who was highly endorsed by Gucci in some form, or highly and he speaks highly of Gucci. Then he bring us niggas like Gunna, and I respect Thug's creativity, but I just feel like that fucking Gunna album. That's
yeah,
like
that
one.
shit.
That's like the second one I've tried to force myself to listen to. I'm not hating on that shit. What I'm saying is, bro, yo just felt like he was just listening to some shit that you ain't had no business listening to.
Real talk, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It just almost
I
like
found
you on
myself
Twitter.
listening. I found myself listening to that shit like it was homework, bro.
Yeah, straight up. Like I'm scrolling on
yeah,
Twitter.
yeah.
Right, Rich album. I
And I
feel
feel
like
Roddy
homework.
Rich, but the reason I know that way how it was supposed to be, I ain't went back to it.
Why is the culture do we not like fuck with white rappers? It's because none of them have been like consistent enough.
Nah, some niggas can rap. Man.
It's
But it's like a culture. We don't really fuck with white rappers.
Take M away. Who we fucking with that's white? And no disrespect.
Mac Miller.
I bet.
This might sound
You see how
disrespectful to
fucked up it
somebody.
is? I have to remind myself that nigga's white.
Real talk, I'm gonna say I put Mac Miller, if we just making it about race, Mac Miller is the best white rapper, in my opinion. I understand, I respect what Eminem did, but I'm just talking about putting words together and being good at rapping.
And making songs.
And making good
And
music.
making good music, that's really what it's about. Yeah, I got Mac, bro. I got Mac, because it seemed like more than rap. It seemed like soul music, you know what I'm saying? It just seemed like, especially like the Divine Feminine, he showed you so many different sides to him. And it's not about comparing him to Eminem, but like, I can't even imagine Eminem making a Divine Feminine. You know what I'm saying? I can't imagine him doing anything outside of, you know, what he was known for doing. Like,
And the
you know
Fanakin.
Don't do that. Because when he get the
The
shaking
voice in
up-
Harrison Ford in the time Ford. The panicking. And I'm dressing like mannequins.
Hey, you niggas
Leave me
panicking,
my
panicking off the
napkins.
panicking off the panicking when I get the caddies and panicking.
That's all he do. As of late.
That's still a skill set though.
he be saying some crazy shit for
That's still a
They
skill set.
said, you about to see peace destroyed when I unleash these beastly hordes on your CD stores. So he do kind of rap how y'all talking about. You want to stop it?
You know,
You're going to need a watch to these 3 hordes,
a
a
license
Ouija
to
board,
kill,
yeah, and all that shit. So
That boy said, don't ask what the
squeegees
squeegee's for.
Then
How
Joe
long
Budden.
ago
Joe
was
Budden wasn't Joe Budden in that cypher?
I can't
He
remember
killed that shit too.
Yeah.
That Shady
A lot
2.0
of niggas
cypher.
be a lot of niggas don't give Joe that credit when it comes to that
Joe
pen,
Budden.
man. When it comes to that pen,
No,
man.
Slaughterhouse was rapping.
I like Royce, bro.
Yeah, right.
Y'all ever, you ever heard that Eminem welcome to, is it Bad Meets Evil with him and Royce the 5'9"? They doing some rapping.
Royce like King
on
Los
that
to
bitch.
me. It's like, unless they just, like I said, and I truly believe that they just enjoy rapping. If it's about like them trying to ascend to something more, they might as well stop. Cause them niggas can't be no better at rapping. Like Royce the 5'9" can't get any better at rapping. Bro. Like that shit is already perfected. Like that nigga be saying
Very much so polished, for
wild
sure.
shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Everything about. I feel like even, of course you never know. I feel like if you go into a session with this nigga, it probably don't take many takes on anything. You know what I'm saying? That nigga just seem like the type of nigga where when it's time to rap, this nigga finna rap and get the fuck up out of there. Also, why I think why we might not resonate with white rappers as much. I know personally, and shit, I think Slim even got a bar about like shit, if you don't, you know what I'm saying, if you ain't really been through nothing, or if you don't really come from where I come from, I can't really feel you. And it's not even about a necessary struggle or a particular struggle. It's just like, even if I don't relate to like Pooh Shiesty the exact struggle, I can relate to the black plight that led him to his struggle. You know what I'm saying? With a white rapper, I can never, even though like I'm sure Eminem got some crazy ass shit coming up that he can tell me, but it's like, I can't understand your white path to that. So it's like, it won't sit with me the same. It just won't, you know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
it's along lines of that. And hell, bro, there ain't been many good ones.
I mean, I think we hard on the niggas too, cause we ain't got no respect for the nigga who's in his
Yeah,
basement.
but I ain't gonna lie, him had to claw for his shit. Like that nigga had to earn his shit, but
Now I know that, but I'm saying it ain't that many good
He
white
actually
rappers.
came from some shit.
Yeah.
We just ain't got a whole lot of respect for the niggas who have been in that basement their whole life and they come out and they just so happen to be good at this shit.
Facts.
You know, that's
And
just
that's what
it
I'm
is.
saying. It's like niggas want to hear somebody that people want to hear a person. They don't want to hear a rapper. They want to hear a person that can rap. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of, like you said, a lot of the white rappers, from what I can tell, they just rappers. Like you can say you've been sitting in your basement, not going outside, just rapping and rapping and rapping and rapping.
Sure.
And it's like, yeah, you good at rapping, but you ain't really good at life. I don't really care to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And these days, you ain't even got to be in the streets to really just know a lot of shit that's going on in the streets.
It's just about,
you know,
it's
these
just about
niggas-
having some type of something about your personality, bro. You got to be personable to an extent. And yeah, I mean, it's definitely some good white rappers, but it's hard to relate. It's hard to
MGK?
relate.
Nope.
Beard is weird.
He can rap.
He had
that
a
nigga
moment.
rap like a motherfucker, but
He
that
can rap.
that rap that was
Fuck what you say. He won that goddamn Eminem beef.
Oh,
That-
man. Told that nigga his beard was weird.
Here you go, and then you know this nigga, man.
Told that nigga his beard was
You
weird.
know he fuck with
just say he had
with
that
Logic.
headline on.
Oh,
Like,
Logic
what?
ain't white, is
He mixed. I
He
think.
say he biracial. I don't believe that shit.
How you just not gonna believe
He
it?
definitely like a white man.
He
though.
looks like a
He
white
like
man.
a white.
When you first told me that shit, I was like biracial, and I've
Yeah,
been
you
looking
know,
at that nigga like
I feel like that's I
Has he
feel
said
like
nigga before?
he started saying nigga as lately. Like he ain't been saying nigga
I don't
the
know how
whole
I feel
time.
about that.
He ain't been saying nigga the whole time. And the reason why I don't believe it
I gotta
is
see his mama and
because he started preaching the peace.
Oh, for real.
He started preaching the peace, love, and positivity as his like marketing tool. You know what I'm saying? At first he was just rapping about. Now every other album or every other song is about him being biracial, my nigga. So it's kind of like why you saying it so much now?
I think it's convenient.
Yeah, I feel like it's like, you know.
You think niggas run out of shit to rap about? And that's part of the reason. I know I asked you a question, I'm gonna kind of answer it, but that's part of the reason why I hold Currency to such high esteem. Because what I just said about people don't want to hear rappers, they want to hear people that can rap. Currency lives life. I have to believe that because there's no way he can make this much music unless he is out seeing shit. There's no way you would run out of shit to talk about. And he actually got a bar saying like, haters assume that I will run up out of shit to say, but I rhyme what I live. It's just my life is the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think a lot of niggas have a life that's worth rapping about. And that's part of why they run out of shit to talk about.
That nigga Logic
JB
definitely
explained
ran out
that
of
nigga
shit to talk
Currency.
about.
He explained that nigga Currency perfectly one day. He said, hey, that nigga is the master of if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been digging in some old spitter, and I've been like, okay, cool.
He the master of
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying?
maintaining. He the master of duality. I can't think of nobody who navigates both the underground and the mainstream better than Currency.
But he
Who
loves.
who would y'all say are the most underrated rappers that you feel like should have made a bigger splash than what they did?
No question without a shadow of a doubt. Shout out to my dog. I don't know him, but shout out to my nigga Starlito, man. Listen, Starlito might possibly be the most underrated rapper of all time, bro. Like, and I mean that wholehearted. That nigga is so good at rapping. And he coming on some street shit. It ain't even like a nigga that's uninteresting. Like, he got real stories. That nigga got real, like, he use real literary devices. Like, that nigga be, my plug is legit. I got a baby bottle full of purple shit and a glove department full of Percocets, and I ain't pulling over unless you purchase it. Come on, nah. That nigga rapping, nah. And these niggas don't hit me. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
I know somebody in the room gonna say crit. However, shit, that's tough. Let's see. Ooh,
Creed is always a good
we
answer.
can go. We can go.
That's day one. That's day one. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, we can go several directions with this shit. Man. Okay. I'm gonna get that shit to Earth Gang. Can I say that now? It's about a good 5, 6, 7 years since them niggas been considered. Man,
I can see why you say that, but they ain't just been out real long to me.
Man, I listened to some Earth Gang tracks that was made back in motherfucking, I want to say 2012, 13.
Maybe not fucking on.
I don't think they underrated. I think they in the space where they need to be. And the only reason I say that is because
Can I retract? Bossy Boss for sure.
I feel like he in the space where he need to be too.
But Boss, he got what it takes to be mainstream.
My Bessie?
Song structure.
Hell
And see, this what's gonna hurt Boss, and it's not even his fault. Anybody who's like, I don't know. It's gonna sound like hey. Anybody, it's kind of like another reason why I respond. Creed is one of my favorite artists. Because Creed didn't have nobody to like kind of put him in the dough. He didn't have like no DJ homeboy. He didn't have like no, he just had the music was good.
Thinking the same thing.
This nigga Eve, that's Boss' brother.
I didn't know that. That nigga's like blood brother?
That's his brother.
Oh.
J. Cole didn't know
that
Boss.
shit either.
That's Eve's brother.
I never knew that.
Eve and J. Cole started Dreamville together. Of course Boss is gonna be on Dreamville.
But do you not feel like when all that...
But he is, but I say that to say, bruh is crazy talented.
Straight up.
But I say that's gonna hold him back because there's always gonna be people that's like, well, I see why you at where you at. So I don't see anybody ever underrating him because of that reason. Because they gonna feel like he kind of had the door open for you. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Has he ever had the song to be?
Hey, he didn't have the albums.
He's definitely had the album.
Cause
He got one that's touching
you,
down. You see the drop top and stop playing with
TJ on it.
I would say that's Cole
That's
on
because
it.
of Cole on it.
It wouldn't go that hard.
Because that last album, them last two, what them bitches was called?
Milky Way.
That was a good album.
before that, Too High to Ride.
Too High to
That Too High to
Ride.
Ride was that motherfucker, boy.
That'd be a classic.
That
But
Too
go
High to
back to
Ride
that
was
shit
fire. But at that, I feel like if he was to have a Too High to Ride now, like if he would have saved the album and put it out now, I feel like
Be received.
it'd be received better. But then when he put it out at that moment in
You
time,
might need to drop
I
it
had
to
more
Lux.
eyes, but shit.
he might need to. Because like certain albums and certain niggas' careers were made a whole lot different.
I think it
Shit would've went
elevated him like a motherfucker though. That project definitely like put
Did
that
it?
nigga. Hell yeah, that nigga shit started doing numbers, nigga. I remember
Got the 2 High to Ride.
I remember Lit wasn't even like it had like a lot of views, but after that whole Too High to Ride shit, especially the first one where him and Cole shot the video where they was in that room, they were like rapping back and forth and shit. After that bit, that project dropped though. Lit, it's called Lit. I went back to that shit. That shit had millions and millions. I'm like, damn, nigga, shit ain't had that much love like
That's
before.
another song with Cole on it.
It's fact.
I think
The
like
bigger
one
Cole
song.
get, the bigger them songs.
Yeah, them
are
songs
gonna
gonna
get.
blow up with Cole. They ain't gonna really blow up with Boss. You gotta
I mean,
really
shit,
base
but
it off
even
the songs that
when I first heard it, and Cole was there the whole time. Was saying like it got like way more love like after he dropped that album, that Too High to Ride. Like motherfuckers started going back and listening to shit. I could tell, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he seems to be a hell of a performer too. But I feel like,
But I feel like, but my bad about the Earth Gang thing.
Go ahead. Yeah, for sure.
Who you got, Slim?
Man, I was about to say, you said underrated, right?
Yeah.
Or don't get the recognition they deserve. Kanye West, man. That man supposed to be way higher than what he is on this shit. These niggas about to stop playing, bro. They think cause this man did this fashion shit with the Yeezy. Nigga forgot my nigga still can put that shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas forgot that man can rap. Maybe he just been a little too melodic for motherfuckers lately, but shit, that's still Kanye West, man.
See what he got.
Kanye Tutter. You know what I'm saying?
Normally I say crit, but goddamn it, since you saying that, fucking Jay-Z, bro. Stop putting disrespect on this man's name like he won't goddamn whoop Wayne ass. Let's stop this shit. We have to stop this narrative that Wayne can do 20 and 20 with y'all.
Straight up, because he got to pick 20.
He gotta pick 20. And he's gonna fuck up that 20.
I'm gonna keep it real with
He
you.
gonna fuck up
I'm gonna
that
keep
20.
it real with you to a point that it might hurt your feelings a little bit. You can't recite a whole Jay-Z verse.
I'm sitting over here trying to think of one right now.
Me too.
You can't recite one, bro.
It's fucked up, ain't it?
No, it's not. I can't recite one. He just put me on the spot. I can recite Big Pimp. And that shit hard. I need to
Start it off.
I need
He
to
ain't even had the
first
best verse on that song, man.
Who did?
I used to know his whole
Pimp C.
Brush Your Shoulders. I used to know Brush
How
Your
many
Shoulders.
samples came from that Pimp C verse?
Hell no.
What the hell get to talking on for real?
Man,
You know how
that
many,
shit
you know how
hard.
many Wayne verses you know?
By heart.
Mixtape verses that's like 3 minutes long and you just know them.
I'm finna tell you what this nigga.
But we
what
talking
this
about them
nigga
20
always
though.
said.
When you lining them 20 up.
But y'all be talking
can't
about,
take a lot of that
we
shit
talking
with him.
about rapping, bruh.
Man,
We talking about rapping.
and let's be real.
Anybody who's compared to Wayne should be privileged. We're not gonna act like being compared to Wayne is a detriment. You should be privileged to be mentioned in the same conversation with Lil Wayne. I don't care
Shit,
who
bro
you
was
is.
safe. Bro was saving.
I'm a pimp in every sense of the word, bitch. Better trust and believe him. In the cut where I keep on. Till I need a nut. Till I need to be their guts. Then it's beep beep and I'm picking them up. Let them play with the dick in the truck. Many chick wanna put Jigga fist in cuffs, divorce him and split his bucks. Just because you got good head, I'ma break bread so you can be living it up. Shit, I parts with nothing. Y'all be frontin' me give my heart to a woman.
Oh, yeah,
not
that
for
for
nothing,
nothing,
never
never
happen. I
happen,
be
forever
forever macking. Heart
I got
cold
one.
and assassin.
I
I
got
got
one.
no man. What?
You see what he got?
I
America.
got one.
He
What?
said Bear.
You see he got his phone in his hand.
Nah, I know that motherfucker. I
got
just
one.
didn't. I ain't know the part I
He
want.
just ain't know that motherfucker.
I got one.
Cut that out, bro.
That guy did.
Cut that out, bro.
Here's the one.
He just ain't know that.
Cut that out.
I got you. These niggas couldn't do nothing with me and they put the devil on me. I prefer niggas squeeze the metal on me. Rumors of Lucifer, I don't know who to trust. Whole world want my demise. Turn the music up. Hear me clearly. If y'all niggas feel me, just say y'all feel me.
Y'all
Fuck all these fairy tales. Come on now.
It's God engineering.
We in the Hail Mary pass and y'all interfering. He without sin should cast the first stone. So y'all look in the mirror, double check y'all appearance. Bitch, I said I was amazing. Not that I'm amazing. It's amazing. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah. Come on now. That's we got.
That was the line of the
respect on
song.
it. It's so
we
subtle,
still
bro.
talking about. But that's the difference, though, that I was trying. But that'd be the point we trying to get folks to understand.
Sure.
When Wayne raps, listen, bro. Everybody stops what they doing and you listen, bro. You want to hear everything that nigga saying. Don't nobody else got that effect, bro. Don't nobody got more memorable verses than Lil Wayne.
Cause you'll miss something. He used to give us the most memorable punchline. You know, pulling shit that, and then when niggas found out he ain't right shit, they just up the ante.
And that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
You had to stress yourself to figure out a
Hov
verse.
don't
He
write.
still ain't give me America. He still ain't give me one off the top. But it's cool.
Don't write.
Yeah, I'm getting the
You
argument.
know what
like,
I'm saying? Wayne will tell you money, get $1 in the dick. Weezy, baby, that crack, motherfucker, get a fix. He got money out the ass, no homo, but I'm rich. About to go get surgery and put some diamonds in my wrist. Yes, I'm a motherfucking fix. I'm a trip to Japan to buy some brand new shit. 900 to a grand, get you 28 grams. If you talking about rich, I'm the interstate
20
man.
for 20.
And them niggas say, damn, them niggas
He will
don't
not
say a damn
fuck
thing.
with that man.
Boy, I bet that shot it make you
And we
bounce
know
like
this.
a bed
20 for
spring.
fucking 20.
20 for 20.
Come on,
We
now.
gotta see
20 for
where
20.
we gotta see where they doing it at too. And every time we bring this shit up, I always count that in. Like, bro, where is they gonna do it at?
Niggas
You know what I'm saying? Like,
niggas probably gonna hit
they
LA.
can't do that in New York. Who the
Yeah.
fuck beating Jay-Z in New
They
York?
probably gonna hit LA.
Yeah, you can't do it in New York. That ain't.
Like,
that's
They gonna
not-
hit LA straight up. You gonna hit LA. You know what I'm saying?
LA might be neutral.
and make it happen over there. I ain't
LA
gonna lie.
might
You
be
gotta throw Kanye
think
somewhere in that conversation,
I
bro.
don't-
Because we
I
gotta
think
understand Kanye be rapping, bro. Like
I think
Kanye
it's
be
bad in
rapping.
LA.
Really?
In Los Angeles?
You taking both of them niggas from this side of the coast and you putting them over there in what would be considered neutral zone, I guess.
Like
Yeah,
I
that'd
said,
probably be
the
the
only
neutral's part.
They
reason,
can't.
the only reason we consider this Jay-Z and Wayne thing, in my opinion, is because Wayne does. If Wayne did not consider Jay-Z his OG, if he looked at it as like, that's just another nigga that rap, I don't think it would be as comparable. Only reason is because like it's hard to place Wayne over Jay-Z because he won't place himself over Jay-Z. But that nigga, man, listen. Don't
So
nobody
is
wanna
Wayne
see
over
Wayne
Jay-Z in the
verse.
top 5 list?
Yes. Yes, sir.
That shit look crazy though. That shit there looks
We
totally.
talking about the Wayne
ridiculous,
Carter.
but it looks crazy.
Yeah, that's
though,
what's
man.
killing me. It's kind of like LeBron fans that get mad when they tell them Michael Jordan better than him.
I thought you was finna say Kobe.
Like that's not even like you said something blasphemous. Like I get it, even if I'm not saying Michael or LeBron, but I'm not here to make that argument. But it's not like I told you, goddamn Zaza Pachulia was better than the nigga. We talking about Lil Wayne.
Man,
That look crazy.
that shit that look
Looks
crazy.
a
That
little-
looks
it looks a
crazy.
little odd.
Because when you think about
That's
that
wild
report,
to me.
who fucking report card was that?
The fact that y'all think it's a blowout is what's
No,
wild.
it ain't no blowout. Ain't no blowout.
Y'all making it sound
I ain't
like
never
it's a
said.
blowout, but
I never said it was a blowout. I'm just saying that like, if you was to line this shit up, it's just like a basketball game. Yeah, they'll go blow for blow, but at some point, this nigga is going to be
At what point is
better
that?
than this nigga.
I think it's gonna be neck to neck the entire time.
I say round song 15, 16.
Hole might catch him by 2, 3
I
at best. I don't see it just being a
Nah,
landslide.
it'd probably be like 12 to 8.
Man, Wayne just gotta let somebody else pick
11
his
to 9.
songs.
That's what the fuck is on.
That's what I
Somebody
said.
else pick
That's
his
literally what I
song.
said earlier. I said if he
Yeah,
gonna
he
pick
gotta let
wrong,
somebody else pick
he's
his
gonna pick them hoes. If he let somebody else pick him,
He gotta let a fan of his like a
yeah, it'll be different. But if he go and pick the 20, it's not gonna be what you think it's gonna be.
Hits, bro.
He
Wayne,
does.
Hits.
He does.
I ain't talking lollipop neither.
Hits on hits on hits. I ain't talking lollipop neither. I wouldn't tell him to play lollipop.
It's crazy that y'all niggas
Man, half
really
of the nigga
believe
hits
that
that I
shit
had
ain't
that
good.
heard the
That's
last 10
that
years
song
had
really-
Drizzy on.
I'm really like Lollipop was a good song.
And
That
I'm with
shit
two
was fine.
bitches make you make a second look. We gonna be all right because we got Drake on every hook. He said that then, and that shit is still relevant.
Hey,
that
you
nigga
my
play-
shit,
once that
that
nigga-
money to blow. That
I
my
got
shit.
money to blow. Come on, man. The last 10 years of all that nigga hits, Drizzy. Put
Hey,
that
was
nigga on
a
his
different
back.
time in life, nigga.
was
When
a
that
different
shit
time.
came out,
And fuck it, I be gone
It's
to
so many
November.
different
But fuck it,
genres.
I ain't tripping. I know Drizzy gon' kill him.
What Jay gonna play? What Hov gonna play when Wayne play that? We was just talking about Gucci. When Wayne play that, we be steady mobbing, man. What you follow
I
that?
don't think he
with?
would play that.
Why
that was
not?
a time too.
That's off the Young Money album, man.
It don't matter.
No, I'm saying I'm
I
asking.
thought that shit was a
is it?
single.
I don't know. I thought it was a single too.
Yeah,
Too
I
much
think it
steady
was a
mob?
single. Yeah, they dropped their bias because niggas wanted them niggas to do a
Steady
whole
mob.
tape, bro.
What-
It was a
what that
point when
shit- I
niggas
would
wanted
definitely
Wayne
put
and
that in
Gucci
his
to
top 20. If in a verses, I would
How they
definitely
go?
play that. Man, fuck these
niggas.
That's on the Young
10
Money
bathrooms
album.
I can shit all day.
That's the Young Money album, yeah.
That was that
He
famous.
said he got 10 bathrooms. He can shit all day, nigga.
Whose song was swagger like us? Was that Tip?
That's T.I. song.
Hey, who had the best verse on that?
Wow, Weezy. I ain't gonna lie.
You remember Jay-Z verse? Tell me a bar from Jay-Z verse on that.
I
It matters
That's
not.
what I'm saying, man.
Swag on 100,000 trillion.
That is how he ended it.
Oh, yeah, it was the end, huh?
That was Ye.
That was Ye. Yeah.
Oh, that was
Swag
Ye?
on 100,000 trillion.
Trillion. Oh, yeah,
I know
yeah.
I got it first song, Christopher Columbus.
Columbus. Y'all just a pilgrim.
But you don't remember.
Hey, Kanye might have had it. I like that.
no one on the
corner had swagger like moi, church, but I'm too cool to be quiet.
Yeah, I
Come on now.
What I read.
I ain't know his shit like that.
Run up in the house, just me, no mas. Poppy scream, I me, no mas. Running this shit like I got 4 thighs. Come
No
on
one had
now.
swagger like
These
these.
4 guys.
Over.
Tell me one bar from that whole verse.
I don't know that song. I ain't listened to that song in.
Man,
that
Neither
ain't-
have I.
man.
But that's what bro. Whole
I don't know
is
that Wayne
not
verse.
memorable like that, bro.
To you.
Hey man, listen. I just need the proof is in the pudding. Every time it come up, I seem to be in the right.
But you're not.
That's what gonna make that verse so fucking entertaining because there's a lot of sleepers and Hov gonna remind niggas that entire fucking time.
It's the hard
Oh, you
night.
remember
That
this
nigga
one?
late.
Oh, you remember this one?
It's the
Oh,
hard
I
night.
know y'all niggas remember this one. That's because niggas slept on Ja Rule now. Niggas slept on Ja Rule and Ja Rule went on that bitch. And
Nah, sing the verse. Don't sing the hook. That's the sample. I need the verse.
It's the hard night.
That's the sample.
For us.
I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying on that verse. I cannot. Damn, I can't even say that.
It
verse.
don't live with you, bro. Wayne speaking, bro. It lives with you, bro.
He just got the punchlines, bro.
Hey, listen. I don't care how you
And
wrap
the
it
fact
up, baby.
remains, I'd much rather see a Jay-Z and Kanye fucking verses.
You're not gonna enjoy it as much as you
I ain't
gonna.
gonna lie,
When it
bruh.
comes to a show,
That nigga
the best
Hov
show
might
to
be
go to is the show that you know the words to.
He might be the most decorated rapper though. ever.
Weezy?
Hov.
Yeah, he gonna be the most decorated.
He bro, that nigga did he win a Pulitzer or some crazy
Yeah,
shit?
that's Kendrick Lamar. Hov got one of them.
That nigga in the Rock and
Got
Roll
some.
Hall of Fame.
I think Kendrick
He
Lamar.
won some right. I know he won some writing.
Ain't
shit.
nobody gonna be more decorated than Hov, but I'm talking about man,
Jay-Z.
greatest rapper alive.
Talking about like when it's all said and done.
When it's all said and done.
Drake might.
Drizzy
might,
gonna be one.
might,
But Drake got asterisks.
Put the ashes on the tape. We gonna address them bitches.
Trophies.
Come on.
Drake got asterisks. I'm gonna make, but I see it's not my fault. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make everybody in here mad. Kanye got asterisks.
dumb ass. Very, very much.
Man, man ain't got no damn
He
asterisk.
got a whole lot of ass.
What asterisk?
A whole lot of asterisks.
What asterisk, man? And when it come to what?
Holla at Sci-Hi.
Right?
When it come to what?
Holla at fucking Sci-Hi.
Holla at Sci-Hi.
Crazy. And that's how Sci-Hi eat right there.
What side?
Cooking up all them damn Ye verse.
What asterisk we talking about, man?
I'm gonna leave it right there.
Jesus walks. What was Sahai then?
No,
You know what
You know what the Midwest is?
Young and
Young and restless. And restless niggas might snatch your necklace. And next these
What
niggas
else?
might jack your Lexus.
What else?
Somebody tell these niggas who Kanye West is.
Yeah.
I walk through the valley
What
of
a
the
shadow of death is.
Oh Lord, if you were only
Man, listen, man. Hey, bro.
listen, Ye'll stand up. He'll stand up, but that's what we gonna
But
get when he stand
still
up. A lot of
has-
that shit.
He still has asterisks.
Currently, yes. I feel like that nigga just jumped so deep off into other shit to the point where it's
Wayne
the way
did
that nigga,
too.
That nigga Wayne fell in the 6-year hole of where we couldn't.
Wayne did all kind of different shit.
That rock and roll album.
Of course, a lot of people claim they wrote for Wayne. Ain't nobody.
My
wrote
partner
for Wayne.
love that
Nobody
shit,
had no
man.
proof
I
of
never
that
listened
shit.
to
I
it.
like that shit.
Rock one.
Yeah, I fuck.
And every time you see anybody that's got any recording of Wayne rapping, he ain't never reading shit. So it's like, I don't know who are these people that swear they wrote for Wayne. Ain't none of that shit ever stood up.
You
Y'all
never
remember
heard
back in the day
Kid
when they
shit?
said Get It a Kid wrote for Wayne?
Hey, that what they said, nah.
Have you heard Get
That
It a
what they
Kid
said.
rap? Have you heard one Get It a Kid versus
Yeah,
sound like some
they
Wayne
said
shit?
Lito did too, though, low key. I remember hearing this shit. This was
What's crazy?
a rumor.
What's crazy? The comparison I used to make used to be Trip to Wayne. Trip reminds me a lot of
He'll
old
punch
Wayne.
like he
You
punched.
know something? Now that I think about it, can't nobody get on that stage with Ho.
Oh my god.
Hell no. Can't nobody. Not Ho, but Ye. Can't nobody get on that stage.
Oh
with
well,
Ye.
yeah.
Especially when he pull out that little motherfucking. Hey, it's over. You might as well pack your shit up after that, boy. In that bitch gonna sit on stage, you gotta look at that motherfucker for the rest of the day. You don't know when he gonna come on that bitch and hit.
Listen, when you hear that
nigga,
motherfucking sample that oh Millie.
Oh, yeah, ain't gonna lie. Now, that motherfucker definitely, he said, hey, that bitch there.
They gonna go crazy.
That bitch that was
Gonna go fucking crazy.
That'll be a weird one.
And
though.
what? And
I wouldn't-
what? That's another. But that's my point, though. I'm not. I guess I'll take it a little easy. It's safe to say everybody in this room knows at least 70% of that fucking song. Ain't no hook. He just rapping because you remember fucking Wayne bars, bro. That shit don't leave you. You don't have to have no hooks. You don't think of hooks when you think of Wayne. You think of rapping. When you think about all these other niggas, you think of hooks. You think about their hits.
Not when you think of Hov.
You still ain't rapped the whole verse yet.
When I think of Ho, I definitely
right.
think about his hook. And all of the verses that I remember from him were really moments. Either that or they weren't his song.
Yeah,
And I
that
gotta
nigga
be
got
honest
to a
about that.
point, cuz, where that
You know what I'm
nigga
saying?
could reach down from the heavens and just pop out and give up one like
Just
once
one.
a year.
And that's it.
Come on.
But even that lane, he not the best at that because you not 3 stacks.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
nigga never
Nah, a whole, bro.
You popping up like that don't work as well as when 3 stacks pop up. Everybody.
Ooh, hold on. The world,
Everybody
the
stop
world
this.
stop when they get that J. If you go to an album
Yeah,
and,
right
you see,
one.
and you see
Listen.
featuring Jay-Z
Listen.
hanging off that
The right
bitch.
one.
So
if
you
see
telling me
Drake hanging off
you
that
telling
bitch.
That's why Jay Electronica did that,
You
because he had been
telling
gone
me-
for so long.
you telling
So
me-
he just got a whole album with Hov on it.
Straight up.
you telling me that the world stopped more for that Jay-Z verse than an Andre 3000 verse?
Absolutely.
At this in 2022?
Absolutely.
I don't agree.
I definitely say that. Straight up.
I don't agree.
I think 22, bro, because we going off the last ones. What was the last one with Hov and
This how you know Stacks hard. The last one when the world stopped with Stacks was a verse that didn't even come out.
with
Tony,
Kanye, right?
yeah.
Exactly.
I
I know
don't
you
think
know.
that-
I know you
think
know.
the-
I
don't
know
think
you
the world
do.
stopped.
Like for the
But when that nigga
before that,
Kanye,
who was it?
it was with
16?
Hov.
With Ross was 16 ain't enough.
But when we heard Jay-Z say,
It's just because they so rare.
when he
Exactly.
did that
That's my
shit
point.
with
That's my whole point though.
when he did that shit with Kanye on this Donda album, the Jay-Z and Kanye, what was when he was like told him no more red cap, we going home and shit. That shit was big, cause we wanted to hear somebody say that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? We wanted to hear somebody say like no red cap. And then more so what it represent, but like, yeah, ain't putting that red cap down, but still at the same time it was just like that shit felt impactful as fuck, cause it was a whole
Yeah, you ain't putting that
big
red cap
moment around
down
that
or
shit.
some of that cap.
It
Nah,
brings
yeah,
it full circle back
Straight
to
up.
the point that Kanye is a fucking troll.
and he need a black woman in his life. Straight the fuck up. Somebody tell him, hey,
Hell
don't you
nah,
get on
nigga.
there today with all that bullshit.
Man, get you another Kardashian, man.
Sit your ass down, nigga.
Hey,
Need a
man.
black girl.
Run through the whole
Definitely.
fam.
All right, I don't want people to think that we are racist here on the For Sure Show. However,
Nah, fuck that.
We
Get
do
you a
sh-
black woman.
we
Yeah,
do
we say
strongly-
being,
we do
being
strongly-
pro-black is not anti-white.
we strongly love our people here
Message.
on the For Sure Show.
Message.
Straight the fuck up.
Pro-black is not anti-white.
If I choose to put my people at choice number one, that is between me and my people.
Come
You
on
gonna
now.
put your people as choice number one, huh?
Come on now.
Man, I got a whole heap of shit, man. I feel like motherfucker don't be deep dive. Like, bro, I got so many underground artists and shit, bro. I be listening to that shit. Be
I ain't doing
constant
that.
inspiration, cause them be the niggas coming with the newest, most different shit. You know what I mean? And the sounds be different. Niggas production and shit be very crazy.
I can't get past my niggas when I do that shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like it every now and then I add a new nigga to the pot, but when I'm doing that, I
Yeah,
can't
I
get
feel
past.
that.
You know what I'm saying? I can't get
But
past.
I guess when it comes to underrated, I don't consider them because it feels like they still developing. Because where am I listening to it at? It's all on SoundCloud. Lido got catalog. You know what I'm saying? So I guess when I'm thinking underrated, it's like the shit is out there. You know what I'm saying? You listen to it or you don't, but like that shit is out there. The people that we, you know what I'm saying, that we put at that level, they hard to find because everybody don't got SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not looking for underground music.
Shit.
Lido was signed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that nigga been around. He been in the game a long ass time.
Minute, a good minute.
So 1 through 15, bro, you pick a number. And they not all necessarily questions. Some of them just topics. You know what I mean? Some of them just different stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it might just be an idea. When I say this, what comes to your mind? You feel me? So shit, since you asked about it,
7.
number 7, the number of completion. Did you ever buy into that Illuminati shit?
I did for a while. When that shit first came out, like 9th, 10th grade, on I was on it. Until somebody was like, bro, why every time a black man, you know what I'm saying, he got to be on some devil shit. And I was like,
successful.
okay. I was like, all right, that's true. So then I kind of got off of it. Now niggas troll that shit.
Straight up.
Niggas troll the Illuminati.
It was a
now.
serious thing though back then.
Yeah,
nigga, like,
9th,
niggas
10th
like,
grade,
oh,
that
you
shit was,
Illuminati.
that's when like them YouTube conspiracy
Oh,
videos
yeah.
had
Popping
like
up
just,
everywhere.
Yeah,
Bro,
like,
niggas was tying
bro,
together.
what's
shoes.
crazy
And
is,
it was other brothers pushing that narrative too.
It's a fact.
That's what's disappointing.
I'll never forget,
Facts.
but
Yeah.
11th grade, bro, me and this white boy got kicked out of class because we was talking about this 9/11 theory on YouTube.
And he called you a nigga. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bitch.
And goddamn, the teacher got mad at us cause you know, like if you watch the video, the footage of the Pentagon, there is no plane. That bitch it blow up. And they was showing like how like a plane couldn't even like get land, you know what I'm saying, that perfectly to even hit the Pentagon the way that it did.
So let me before we still gonna do y'all with the numbers, let me ask you this: what is a conspiracy you have bought into? Is it the Pentagon shit?
A conspiracy that I have bought into.
You think it was bombs or did it was just
I
anyone?
bought into that. I don't think that it happened the way they say it happened.
Okay.
Another one is that I never forget the motherfucking John Kennedy and goddamn Lincoln shit you showed me.
Oh yeah, I think that was just some more coincidental shit versus
happened?
it really wasn't a
No, I was just
conspiracy.
saying like
It just was
that
a
one
bunch
was
of shit
crazy.
that matched up.
Oh, what was the situation like?
But-
They died same day and shit though, something like that.
A lot of numbers matched up.
Birthdays or
Kennedy
something.
got killed in a Ford. Lincoln got killed in Ford Theater. Like a lot of
Which was,
little shit like that line.
Yeah, and then the one I really do believe is that MLK didn't die on the balcony.
In that hotel shit.
So
Oh,
he
they
got
killed him at
smothered.
the
He got
smothered.
smothered. Yeah, I kind of believe that. You ain't never heard of that motherfucker?
Oh,
I did hear that they
in
killed him
his
in the hospital.
room?
I ain't hear the
Yeah,
smother
They said
part.
they
A lot of
got
people that say-
it's a conspiracy theory.
I didn't even know that to be a conspiracy theory. I ain't gonna lie. I thought that was just law. I thought
Oh,
that's
for
what
real?
it was. Like, God, I thought that's what everybody knew it to be. They ended up killing him in his hotel.
savage
I mean, in
ass
his hospital.
Yo,
bed.
they said a nurse smothered him with a pillow, and that's how he ended up dying. It's like a whole book on that shit. Like that's the conspiracy. And cause you know, like I think it was
And
1999.
that nurse probably still alive to this day.
That's some evil shit, man.
A
That's some
lie.
evil ass shit.
But I don't even want to
Motherfucker
be here
already
thinking
fight for
about
their
that
life.
was me that did that kind of shit.
Real talk.
I stopped thinking about that Illuminati shit when I just got old enough to realize and start facing certain social differences myself. Like, yeah, man.
But
Them
shit,
motherfuckers
back to that nurse shit. You know the nigga that like you ever seen the movie Judas and the Black Judas and the Messiah? Fred.
Yeah,
I gotta
Hampton.
watch that shit.
You know the nigga, the actual cop who like did all that shit to Fred Hampton. You know he killed himself.
Yeah.
I think he walked out into traffic.
Niggas don't want to live with that.
What jumped out in
shame,
when it
man.
played in traffic?
He went and jumped out in traffic, bro.
Nigga took somebody's advice.
Cause I think it was the same day he did the interview
motherfucker.
for cause they like years later on
With
down the
open toe
line.
shoes on, you bitch
What was
ass
he saying
nigga.
when they mentioned it? Like when
No,
they-
because you know he was an FBI not a foreman
Fred
or
Hampton?
to help infiltrate that shit.
Yeah.
And like he did like I think a PBS interview later on in life. And like
Oh,
that's,
the black dude.
yeah, like when it came out, that's when he committed
the
suicide.
conspiracy theories I be believing in be my own. And also the motherfucking aliens, boy. Really,
Aliens?
anything with aliens, I about be buying into. I'm not gonna lie, but my own conspiracy theory, I swear I remember I was sitting here one day and I put so much thought into it that like I truly convinced myself that I was right about it. Kangaroos are dinosaurs. Hear me out.
I'm trying to walk with you. You know what I'm saying?
Hear me out. Look at their tails. Don't they look like kind of like dinosaur tails? And they got them short arms.
Like a T.
Like a T-Rex. It's not another fucking animal. Everything on this earth got like a cousin, you know what I'm saying? Or like, dogs got coyotes. I can't think of shit else that's like a kangaroo.
This bitch hops
Them
around.
motherfuckers don't do regular animal shit. And I just picture them being very, very big.
They can't move backwards, can they?
Oh, hot backwards. I have heard that before, but I don't know how true
But
that's true.
picture one of them motherfuckers just real big and without the fur. Like almost like reptilian skin, like a dinosaur type skin, and they might have just adapted later and got small and grew the fur. But like, picture one of them big ass motherfuckers with them big dinosaur tails short on, like
Causing rush.
they strong as a bitch.
Side note, nigga, if you put a kangaroo in a room with any one of us, nigga, that nigga coming out that bitch on top.
Straight the fuck up.
So I thought about truly, it started as just a random thought, bro. To the point I was like, bro, them motherfuckers might be dinosaurs, bro. I truly believe that shit.
They tied
I
to
think
shit to birds.
sharks are dinosaurs, aren't they?
It's a lot of shit in the water.
Sharks,
they say.
yeah. Crocodiles and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, niggas ain't never been all the way down there, nigga. I've heard that niggas, certain fish, like the pressure of being down there in the very deep ocean. So I know we're getting off topic, but nigga, certain fish, that pressure, if you were to pull certain fish from down there, they wouldn't look the same as they look down there because the pressure is what kind of holds everything together. That's a little crazy. Niggas still, it's certain parts of this fucking earth that niggas still can't
can't
So
even
you gonna
explore.
convince
And
me
them
that
pigeon motherfuckers, that's the other conspiracy.
Pigeons.
Those are aliens.
Pigeons are aliens.
Pigeons are aliens.
You heard the camera shit? Yeah, the pigeons is like the government made on this shit.
I think they aliens.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they down here to steal information or like gather information. Because they always at places of our resources. You always see them in like Walmart, grocery store. They trying to see what the fuck we buy, trying to see what the fuck we getting. You've never seen a baby pigeon. Don't even think about it. You never seen one. Nobody's ever seen a baby pigeon. The motherfuckers aren't born in the hatch. They're planted here. And people will be like, oh, you can Google a baby pigeon. Come on now, we talking about aliens. You think they not sophisticated enough to make sure that there's pictures of these motherfuckers? If you haven't actually put your eyes on one, I don't care if you can Google one, baby.
Google eels.
Aliens are, of course, they got the technology to. Oh, we gonna put some pictures and make them.
No one seen like eels. Them bitches don't reproduce, so no one knows how they're born.
I seen a small eel.
But
a pet for a pet.
But they be saying that the motherfuckers came from the Bermuda Triangle.
Like they was a manufacturer. They weren't natural.
They were just making them.
Like they just popped out of
Well, you
nowhere.
know,
Eels
love
can't
bugs is
eels can't
manufactured though. They
reproduce?
made love bugs in
Eels
Florida.
can't reproduce?
Hey, Google it. I'm telling you.
They made the original purpose of love bugs was to kill mosquitoes. They had a mosquito problem down in Florida.
Yeah, they made
And they fucked up the genetics. And them bitches, all they do is fucking. You know what I mean? They call them love bugs.
They do have to be on top of each other, man.
Yeah, they always
Every
stuck
time
together.
niggas try to make some shit. Every time niggas try to play God,
It end up fucking.
They fuck some shit up, man.
Every time mankind do something, it end up fucking. Boy, it end up
fucking
boy, they
shit
end up
up,
fucking
man.
it.
Man.
It's funny as fuck. But my conspiracy theories be shit that I just cooked up in my own head. And I thought about it long enough, mixed with a little bit of other shit that I've heard. And it's like, yeah. But I don't be believing none of that big shit.
Hit that nigga with
Let me pick one of the numbers, man.
Oh, yeah. Do your worst, man. You got 1 through 15.
Give me 11.
The last one?
11.
Oh, 11. Pick another one.
That nigga still don't even do that.
I don't want that one.
Just pick another one.
Give me
Just
3.
pick another one, brother.
Give me 2.
Just pick another one.
So, given what you know now, university or technical college / trade school?
Technical college, trade school, get my motherfucking money up. Straight the fuck up.
Hey.
Technical college, trade school, get my money up. And shit, I'm gonna go from there. Straight the fuck up.
I
2
feel
years,
that.
2 years, industrial maintenance, get hired at a factory somewhere, walking around that bitch, making 40, 50 a year. Run him up for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Or even if, nigga, like, I don't know, just so much.
I feel like people put a lot of shade on that shit, man. Especially back in like when Selma, like you just went to community college,
Yeah.
you know, or some shit like that. And
I
it's
did
like,
both.
bro, and it's like that ain't even like, bro. That's so we do that shit to ourselves. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It go back to the childish ass shit where it was like you pick on the smart kid in school. Why the fuck would you do that? You need their help, stupid. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Straight the
you
fuck
know what
up.
I mean, bro? It's we criticize shit.
I think
that we
black
not
people do that
capable of,
because we
shit
ain't
like
never
that.
had shit though. I'm not saying it's right, but I think the reason that it's heavy in our community is because we've never had shit. So the second that we get anything, the only way that we can feel like we have something is to let other people know, like that that we on another level than them. Like, not saying it is right. I'm not saying everybody does this, but I think that's the thinking behind that. Like, because we haven't had shit in our history, once we get something, we feel validated by making somebody else feel less than.
I just know that shit dumb, bro. Like, why would you
That
shit
don't
on
got,
something
but that
like
ain't
that?
got nothing to, but I feel what you're saying, but I think it may be a little different when it comes to the picking on the smart kid.
Yeah, like where the fuck they come from, bro? Cause you know what I'm saying? That's something that's in that. Why the fuck do that start when you from child? Like
You talking
feel what
about
I'm saying? Like,
because
why shit on something that
the
you
stigma
not?
behind
Just going
community
to tech,
college?
going to
No,
tech school,
I
going
was
to
just
community
tying that
college
shit
versus-
together. We tend to belittle things that should be uplifted. Like it's like why say like, oh, you just going to a community college? You probably couldn't get it. And the motherfucker that's
and
saying
that's why
that
I
is a
said
motherfucker who
that.
ain't even probably go to college at all.
I
him
said it didn't go in. I said it didn't tie into the fact that like
Because
like him talking
the
about
whole
the smart
community
kid.
college thing, it has nothing to do with they don't think that they less smart. It's an economics thing. It has nothing to do. They just looking at it like, oh, he's at a
The
less.
motherfuckers who was criticizing that shit where I'm from, bro, them was the motherfuckers who didn't even go to school. If you see what he's saying, like, you look back on it and he went to a university, you end up wishing you had done that shit.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But the folks who was shitting on it, like, bro, you don't want to go to that shit. You don't want to. They never even been there.
you know
And
how
that's a
like-
little different because
you
I
know
went to
how-
community college before I went to a university. And when I was at a certain point at a university, still trying to wrap that shit up, knowing I got a whole nother year at this motherfucker, I'm seeing these niggas that used to walk by me that was in trade school because at the community college, you did your general tech classes, and you had niggas who dressed up in the same thing every day, whether you was a welder, whether you was in electrical, whether you was in industrial maintenance, they real did have to dress like they was going to work, even the automotive guys. So it's like, it's on some shit where it's too. I've seen them niggas jumpstart their lives in ways while I'm still trying to wrap up this shit.
True.
That I thought, hey, yeah, I'm gonna run right into that shit another year.
I'm not, but I
So-
think it's a socioeconomic reason. It's not that people are trying to well, at least from what I've experienced, what I could tell, if you from Birmingham and you in the inner city, you don't want to end up at Just State. It is not because it's a school that's not smart. It's because it's got like that stigma tied to it. Or you couldn't make it out the city. Like, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't get past the community college that everybody know about in the city. And it's like,
Yet niggas coming from small towns go to Jeff State.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to cut-
So
yeah,
it's like, that's why I don't think it's about smart. It's about socioeconomics. It's like,
Straight up.
I'm able to go out of town to school. You know what I'm saying? I might still be in the state, but like, your school ain't big as my school. So it's like, that's a less
I felt
than
that shit
school.
from niggas. I felt that shit
I
from
don't think
niggas.
it has anything to do with them like downing it because they should be because they shitting on them because them niggas not smart or it's something that people shouldn't be doing. I think they just downing it because, like I said, it makes them feel better about going to a school that they probably shouldn't be going to anyway. People, that's why you really just can't listen to that shit because they don't know what the fuck they talking about, but they trying to validate themselves. Like, I go to the University of Alabama. Like, these motherfuckers at these little schools, like, yeah, they can graduate, but that shit don't mean as much as my degree. They'll tell themselves that.
Because other motherfuckers have told them that, believe it or not.
And
Like,
it's because
motherfuckers have
and it's
said that.
because it ain't got nothing to do with it's because I paid all this money.
To be here.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gotta be socioeconomic. Cause they looking at the almighty dollar like shit, they ain't paid what I paid. Ain't no way that school is good as my school.
It's definitely a flex. Same way with the HBCUs and the PWIs. Stupidest fucking argument of the fucking decade. I gotta say
It's school.
You know what I'm saying? It's school.
Niggas should
Like,
just
you
get
got
commended
black
for going
people
to school.
arguing about which is better, a PWI or HBCU. Can we just step back and acknowledge the fact that we are able to
Go to school.
You feel me? Period. Point blank, period. I think that shit goes back to being a cultural thing too. Cause nigga, the deeper I look into African culture, nigga, like I don't think everybody just integrated together. Like, you know, you get niggas is in tribes. And if I'm not mistaken, certain tribes, the other tribes is if like,
Real talk.
yeah, you
I
ain't.
think, yeah, I think we were actually like one of the only cultures to argue amongst ourselves for the world to see.
Straight
You
up.
know what I mean? Like when it comes to like the social media or whatever, I don't think no other culture does that. And I think it's simply because
We want us to be a monolith. I
No,
learned that word last week.
no, I said they want us to be a monolith, and
He taught me that word. a bit.
and we not. Black people, when it comes to like certain subject like slavery is bad, that shouldn't be no discussion behind that. You know what I mean? Certain topics should be, yeah, nigga, that
should
is
all
what it
feel
is.
like that, yeah.
But for like general shit like music, movies,
Politics.
yeah, politics, shit can be different. Ain't nothing wrong with being a black
And
Republican.
that need to be a house rule. Same way your mama tell you, I'm gonna tell my kids, hey man, I don't care what you do inside this house.
I'm not
You
a
better
black
have that
Republican,
shit
by the
together
way.
when we go out here in the public. Don't catch nobody out there. I wish somebody
And I
would
feel-
tell me they saw both of y'all arguing and getting into it in
And
public.
I feel like it's because we were stripped away of our culture so much, and we righteously building it up in front of the world. That's the only way we can righteously like kind of communicate to each other.
Come up on
Is
displays
that like we have to do it in front of the world? Like the biggest thing that we're going through right now is this relationship discussion. You know what I mean? We're doing that in front of the world, nigga. Like niggas are building their whole brands behind this shit. You know what I mean? And we really calling each other out their names in front of the world to see. So it's a reason that like
At all levels too. People that's just social media influencers. All the way up
Yeah,
to
like-
fucking Jada Pinkett Smith.
all the way down to her, my nigga. We doing this shit in public. Nobody else is doing this shit in public. So it goes back to kind of like, nigga, it's easy to hit Kobe or Jordan or anybody with this shit because, nigga, we do it to our fucking self in public.
Straight up.
So it's easy to say that about a nigga and we believe that shit. Cause shit, nigga, we be doing the shit to each other any
I'm
fucking
talking
way.
about do it nasty too. Do
Know
it
what I'm
grimy.
saying? So
I'm
it's
talking about
like-
we don't spare each other at all, bro. And that shit right there is
But
start from grade school,
it's like a necessary evil though, because we're figuring this shit out all together at the same time. We just the only way we can communicate with each other is through social media.
But people have asked me though, like, oh, if you could do it all again, would you pick an HBCU or go to a PWI again? And I tell you, I'd do an HBCU, but it's not because I didn't enjoy my PWI experience. It's just because, shit, I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I know what PWI is like. I would love to see what an HBCU is like. Like, I don't
I
have
would do
a
it the
problem
same
with
way.
either one of them.
I just would do it the same way because I just didn't want the pressures of going to a HBCU for that reason. Like, we as a people, especially when we get in one place, like, it can be a beautiful thing when we all doing the right thing and we all focus on the right thing.
Let's
But-
be honest here.
But
Like,
when it comes to just our acceptance of each other, when someone just appears a little different, nigga, we tough on niggas, bro.
that's a fact.
We
Let's
very,
be
very
honest here.
tough on niggas,
Everybody wouldn't have been able to graduate at no HBCU. A lot of niggas don't graduate when they go to HBCU. Just simply because, like,
I did.
it's a lot of shit going on.
I ain't graduating no PWI.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? At a HBC. When you go to a PWI, it's only so much shit that's geared towards black people.
Straight up.
You know what I mean?
Straight up.
So you can rightly kind of keep your head focused on what the fuck you need to go to. When you go to HBCU, everything is for you. Everything
We know
is
what
for
you
you.
like.
We feel me?
We having a
Let me-
cookout tomorrow.
You know, I know you like ribs, motherfucker.
Chicken
You like
wings.
chicken.
We got
nigga.
some of this mac
It's
and
a
cheese.
party in the quad tomorrow around
It's a
about 3
bucket of
o'clock.
chicken over there in the
You know what I'm
corner.
saying?
we got some
We got
watermelon
some
over there.
watermelon over this motherfucker. We got, you know what I'm say they know it's a lot of shit going on.
Just random buckets of chicken left. It's a bucket of chicken right over there.
Ooh, piece of chicken. Ooh, piece of chicken.
Yeah, down by financial aid.
Bucket
down
of chicken.
there,
That's the only way to get niggas to go to
know
class.
what you like, baby.
Put chicken on the way there. Ooh, piece of chicken.
handed them out at the door. There you go.
Because here goes your freshly fried chicken for the day. Here goes your 3-piece for the class.
Hey man, that might be what motherfuckers think going on at ABCU for real.
up.
Hey, like, but
Niggas parties and chicken.
it's pride, a bunch of pride.
It's a white dude somewhere right now that's sitting around making this exact same joke.
I don't know, man. It's crazy because like when I went to Troy, like I knew that I was subjecting myself to a lot of that shit. And it's
You
one
ever
of-
got hit with something like that?
I never got hit with nothing like that in Troy.
How you
man.
feel about the word
I
boy?
didn't call, huh?
How you feel about the word boy?
Don't call me no boy, especially if you are the opposite fucking race from me.
I don't want a black person calling me boy.
Specifically.
Okay, and I knew the answer to that, but I just wanted to
Specifically
make it a point. Are
For
we,
real, like,
are
you
we
don't
clear that everybody understands that
You
though?
don't call
Like
me boy.
black
think
people
that's a
and white people understand that like white people should not be calling black men
White
boys.
people have boy in their vocabulary. Like, attaboy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like
Yeah,
that.
and for sure. And as a black person, I'm not saying that you should take
I'm saying,
offense
what
to
you doing
every
tonight,
last boy.
Man,
Because
Oh,
there
no,
are some
fuck that. Don't-
especially from the
don't-
South.
Fuck that.
Because
Don't
if you from
attaboy
the
me.
South, like
Don't
you said,
attaboy me. Don't do that.
if you
I'm taking
attaboy
offense.
everybody, I'm not finna trip.
Fuck that. Nigga. It's some shit you just can't call black people.
Because only reason I say that,
Boy,
because
nigga,
that's,
jigaboo, all that shit is one of them.
and I feel you.
not you.
But like I said, if he just an attaboy ass nigga,
Attaboy.
that seemed like attaboy seemed like one word versus boy.
I feel what
It
you're
don't
saying.
seem like atta then boy to me.
I think you'll hear that more so in sports or
That's
something.
what I'm
I'm
saying.
about to say that's
If a
shit
coach
or
is
something.
saying attaboy and he say that to everybody, bro, there's no way I'm finna be the angry nigga
I
that's
do
out
feel like
there.
we need to get rid of the word cracker out of our vocabulary. I just don't think we should say that shit.
Cracker. These niggas be some cracker crackers.
I understand.
But cracker was a real thing. It just took on the slang because that
We
was
should-
our
we should
only
eliminate
nickname for them.
all
But
white racial slurs.
cracker was just the white man with the whip back in slavery. It wasn't like all of them. That was their term
damn,
for
that's
the
so
white man
fucked
with
up.
the whip.
Cracking the whip,
He
huh?
was the cracker. But that was our only terminology for them, so that's what stuck with us.
That's
So we
crazy.
called them crackers.
Ooh.
Not real talk. It's real talk. I ain't even know his story. Yeah, like that's it, it's not like we just came up with that because of saltines.
right then.
Cracker was actually derived from. When they tell you everything came from slavery, everything came from slavery, bro.
White people that I've been around for long periods of time, like i.e. have to work with them and shit, like they always end up having certain conversations around me when it comes to it. And I remember one particular guy when I was working at a job when I was still down in Detroit, who was in Enterprise. He was an older guy that actually, did a few things around the office that I worked in. But I remember him talking about how his uncle owned slaves, but it was in the dialect of my uncle owned slaves. He was good to him. He had nice little houses for him. He had
Oh my god!
and no one.
It sound like you talking about. Oh, not trying to cut you off. Talking about dogs, bro. He had nice little houses for him. He was good to him.
My question to you, brother, could they leave and go as they please? Hell no, the
I'm
bitch
not
you wasn't
laughing
good.
at the situation.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
laughing at like
But he had the nerve to
he
say that.
really like.
He just
and
can't-
it was
They were
only a
good to
cou-
him.
yeah,
It's
kinda
like,
casually.
It was only a
what?
couple of the white people that were in the room that really realized how fucked up that shit was he was saying. Because they brought it up after he left the room. Like, what the hell was he talking about?
Nah, bro,
Yeah, they looking at me
bro, I'm
like,
not
yeah,
gonna
that
lie.
shit, that was a little wild.
Some of the best comedy you will see is white people who are uncomfortable by other white people's races. That shit's some of the funniest shit in the world to witness. Like, if you see some white folks that know, like, this motherfucker being racist, and I just don't want to be involved. I hope everybody loves each other. It's always them, especially the white women. It's like
they know
that.
how niggas is.
Come on,
Hey,
bro.
if you with them, bitch, you with them. Even if you ain't with them, bitch, you with them. As far as I'm concerned, if you don't raise your hand
Lumped
up and you
in.
don't say nothing, and you ain't willing to get fucked up about your own people, you ain't stood up for
Oh
shit.
yeah, if you ain't pick a side, you pick the side.
If you ain't pick a side, you pick a fucking side.
That's
Too much shit going on for motherfuckers to have the ample opportunity to pick a side. The side is right. You ain't got to put no color on that shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it ain't
fucking
even a
side
black
is
side
just
or a
right,
white
man.
side.
You know what
Man,
I'm
you think it was some niggas back in the day, man, that You know, like back when Martin Luther King around, man. Yeah, the nigga, you know, going around. Hey, brother Willie, we putting together a mod. You think Willie? Man, I don't feel like it, man. I'm tired of the month, man. How many times y'all nigga? I'm tired as fuck, man.
Bro, I'm sure it was plenty of niggas. But what's crazy, and this might sound harsh or bad, I would have definitely been one of them niggas, bro. Because I'm one of them people that don't. Bro, all that marching and hollering, that don't do shit. Killing motherfuckers.
Destruction. Loss of life
money,
and loss of
losing
finances, bro, is the only way to.
That's the only way shit move.
Oh, it's the only way it moves.
I would be the nigga that's on the street. Protesting again, huh?
Well, I hope we get changed by tomorrow. Because you motherfuckers got to go to work Monday.
I'm finna go home, enjoy a nice, fine meal.
I will say, nigga, after Bloody Sunday, seeing that shit on the news or hearing that shit on the radio,
I would definitely
or even just riding by that shit as a black person. When by the time they set that next motherfucker up, I would act like I ain't heard what the fuck them folks said. We gonna meet up again at 6:30 sharp. Who? Shit, won't catch me out of that motherfucker. You talk to Sister Patterson. She still can't see out her left
Brother
eye.
Moses,
I ain't fucking with them folks, man.
Wait, but Brother Moses, we can't expect to see you this Sunday.
Hey, baby, you ain't can't expect to see me nowhere but anywhere I'm supposed to be.
But brother, we all for one and one for all.
Hey, brother, I'm all for self and for my life. Damn that, Brother Patterson still can't see out her left eye, see?
But with Nija, she still can see the difference between right and wrong, brother.
And I can see the difference between stupidity and just downright madness, man. Them folks just met y'all. Folks with badges just met y'all at the end of that damn bridge and beat the shit out y'all. Sprayed y'all with tear gas. And you mean to tell me you going back out that motherfucker? Is there not another way? I'm for real,
man.
dog.
But let me tell you,
Straight
bro,
the fuck up.
on some crazy shit. So, real shit. Check this out. Maybe if they had been sneaking and doing the marches, it wouldn't have happened, bro. Because they ain't prepared for them niggas, bro.
They snuck in.
No, I'm saying them niggas was already prepared. It was like, bro, they already, like you said, they met them there. So they already knew what was going on. They probably should have been a little more covert.
Not another way.
You want to hear something fucked up though, bro?
How and just madness.
Listen, let me tell you something. And notice that nigga MLK, and they dressed that shit up in the movie.
God.
MLK did not show up to the
He
Bloody
didn't
Sunday.
go to the
Come
second.
on, man.
He didn't go to the
ain't
Bloody
no
Sunday.
shit for that, man.
That shit out, man.
Hey,
MLK went out there
when I pulled up and didn't see
the count.
when I
Driving
pulled
by
up
in the car.
way
Y'all
that- the
niggas
way-
have lost
Stop the
y'all
camera.
mind.
Stop the
when I
cap,
pulled up
man.
and didn't see that nigga,
I'll be damned if that
would've
nigga
not
put their
done,
hands on me out here.
I'll be damned if I'm going out there another day.
it gets
Stop the
better,
cap,
man.
man.
When them folks are sitting there,
That
they
nigga
was
say,
looking at them
stop
state
the
troopers. Look, bro, they were looking at them state troopers right in the eye. And them state troopers, that nigga grabbed that blowhorn and said, hey, forget this shit. Turn y'all ass around, take y'all ass back home, man. Them folks still sitting there locking arms. They see the horses, they see the tear gas, they see the bats, they see the mallets, and they still there locking arms, man. Can you imagine me being on the front line?
That nigga
Get the
said.
hell up out of here, man. They still sitting on that bitch.
Hey, look, I can see Charles walking. Charles, I can see you just walking out the store, like and you like, yeah, man, let's do this shit. You see the first nigga get cracked. Oh hell, you gotta get the. See the first nigga get cracked. Oh, they turned this goddamn corner.
Come on, MLK went there and they gonna
I
say
was
he
gonna say,
went.
bro, for real though, MLK wasn't there.
He wasn't there,
Man,
bro.
y'all gotta be
He
y'all
wasn't fucking there, man. He showed up to the
Man,
next
wait,
one.
I'm
But that
sorry,
shit
bro.
make it
Y'all gotta
so
be bullshit,
funny.
man.
Because think about when have you ever heard a video or like a story him getting beat up that day? That would have been the first nigga
They would have got
ass
him
they
the fuck
whooped.
up out of there.
Oh God!
They would have got him the fuck
They
up
would
out
have
of
beat
there.
that nigga
He
ass
wouldn't have
senseless,
made,
boy.
made it past Bloody Sunday, bro.
Fuck no,
And in the
would've-
movie, they gonna dress it up like the FBI had formed some type of conspiracy with his
With him
wife
and
and his
wife,
household.
yeah.
And
No,
nigga
nigga,
ain't show
no,
up.
wait a
nigga
minute,
got
wait a
caught
minute.
up.
He
So
knew
y'all
what
trying to
he
get
knew
him
what
better
it was.
than
They
that.
told, bro. I've heard plenty of shit. They told him they finna beat y'all ass out there that day,
the
bro.
fuck up.
And he didn't go.
But nobody-
fuck that all that Selma movie shit.
The only reason
He
he
didn't
Oh,
go
you
because
said that a little too harsh.
the movie about the nigga with the, you know what I'm talking about. The movie. Fuck that shit.
They went back to
That nigga knew he was gonna get his ass whooped, man.
Bro,
And he ain't
I
go
just
out
can't.
there.
But who told y'all this, man?
Okay.
Who told y'all he ain't
There
Martin
you
first?
have it, live from Kanye West.
That don't make no sense, man.
But it's in the movie and it's
Bro, I'm sorry.
I've heard it in interviews from
I
different people,
can't
but
get
Martin
the
Luther King
image
was
of this nigga driving by.
Oh,
I can't believe these niggas
crack the one.
Just shaking his head. Y'all niggas are cruising for cruising.
On the phone. That nigga was way in Georgia. He wasn't even in the state line. How many was there? Shit, it was enough, nigga. You went there. Listen,
How many was there? You
You
say Miss Patterson can't see out of left eye?
she can't see out of left eye.
Lord,
Damn, man.
I'm glad I wasn't there.
Yeah,
I
man.
told y'all niggas.
Imagine sitting at that motherfucker, man. You fucked up, your rib cage
Oh
broke
my
and all that
God,
shit.
bro.
And them folk gonna hit, hey, Pastor said we gonna meet up again at 7:30. Man, damn, Pastor, man.
Damn, fam.
For real, man. Look at me, man.
Damn, pal.
And on top of that, bro, they could have gave us something better than that. For one, I just feel like, man, I'm for real. Because if you look at MLK's whole fucking module, bro,
my God.
he said Selma, Alabama was the place. Because Selma, Alabama had this whole thing where they really wasn't letting people vote. They kept getting denied votes. And he knew the white people that was radical at the time. And he wanted the media coverage because he knew that was the only
that was the
way.
thing.
So he wanted some shit like that to go down.
That's
So he
another
can reach
reason
the
they say he
president of the
wasn't
fucking
there.
United States.
He just ain't want to take that boot.
Because he
I
knew
feel like he's
he
a very
knew
calculated
he knew
individual.
like the only way to get to the masses to show everybody how black people
gotta
really
be
get treated.
And see, that's why I was saying, like, they had to been told that they were doing it and shit.
They
because-
told him they was gonna beat their ass, and he didn't go.
Imagine.
What I'm saying, I ain't saying that part. I'm talking about, they, like, that's why I was saying, why didn't
was
they?
he not there?
No, I was saying, why
check
wouldn't they
MLK on that
just do
shit,
it
man?
a little
Imagine
more?
them, man.
Imagine expecting that nigga out there.
Yeah.
And right before they start whooping everybody, you looking around. What?
Man, hold on.
Where's
Fuck more than that, man. Hell no, man.
Wait, Malcolm
And
wouldn't
then you
did
turn
this.
around, you see that nigga car pulling out.
Straight up, bro.
Oh, y'all niggas.
You know, Jesse Jackson, all them niggas ain't come to the second go round. And imagine that shit had went down. And they went with the anticipation that, hey, they can't do that shit again because they can't get that on camera again
Hey.
because now this shit has the right attention. When nobody going that first, them people would sacrifice on that first go round, man.
I don't know what
fuck
he,
with it. It's just a lot of discrepancy.
I don't know what he did. Didn't Jesse
I
run
don't
for
know, none of
president?
them did.
He said, nigga said he ain't fuck with Obama. Fuck you, Jesse. Hey, nah, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
Just mad
He said
at
these
your
niggas ain't even fuck with me for real when I ran for president. Y'all niggas
Oh, I
ain't
ain't finna fuck
me.
with him.
Fuck Jesse.
The
Jesse.
fuck, nigga?
He did
The
run
only,
for
only
president.
time you see Jesse and Al and fucking Al Sharpton with somebody black died and it's big.
Damn. Rest in peace, Jesse Jackson. Ain't Jesse Jackson, he didn't just
Did Farrakhan run for president?
Oh, Jesse ain't
Nigga,
dead.
Jackson ain't dead. He go
Hell
killing
no.
niggas off again.
Stop that.
Farrakhan ran for president.
Now Betty White is
could be
dead.
wrong.
I can tell you that for a fact.
I highly doubt that.
Jesse ain't
Did
dead.
Farrakhan run for president? Am I wrong?
Farrakhan, hell no.
Anyway, got Farrakhan the fuck about it, man.
Why?
Man, shit, man. Them folk gonna
Bro, the first thing he gonna get up there and say is cracker this and cracker that.
shit.
Hey, man, American need a little kick in the ass sometimes.
That became my.
They let Donald Trump get up there and say, grab him in the pussy.
But he ain't say
That's
nigga
just,
though.
but you know,
He
He
said
say
some shit like
nigga.
I remember. a
Y'all,
time
hold up.
where-
Y'all really finna justify that.
no, I'm
Y'all
not
really,
finna-
hold on.
I'm
I don't
not-
care what your answer is. Y'all really finna, well, no, that's not. What?
I'm not
just
finna-
telling
The
you, no.
only response to that should have been, yeah.
No,
You
you
right.
You ain't let me finish. The white people.
No,
White-
fuck that. I'm talking about wrong and right.
Now he's wrong.
So, okay then.
But
did
white
make a
people
comment.
enjoy. But this is America. But white people love entertainment. Everybody loves
Farrakhan
entertainment.
entertaining as hell.
Not to white
You
people.
know he gonna
He
get
scares
they
them.
hate that. Yeah, they do
White
not
people
like-
hate fear when it comes from niggas. They'll bungee jump. They'll play with
They know the president ain't
crocodiles.
got no real power for real. We just need somebody who has the platform to talk as much shit as he wants to.
But he gonna talk all the
Farrakhan
white. He gonna
gonna
talk
go-
all the
he
shit
gonna
to
go-
white people.
Well,
You know, wrong with that?
He gonna talk.
Donald Trump ain't talk no
he
shit
ain't gonna, yeah,
to
he ain't say nigga.
the right white people. He
said
talking
grab
to the
by
Democratic
pussy.
white people, but he ain't talking to the 1% of white people. He ain't talk. Farrakhan gonna talk that shit to their ass,
straight up.
and they don't. And niggas, they ain't trying to hear that.
They gonna get Farrakhan the fuck about it.
So y'all wouldn't vote for Farrakhan?
I vote for Farrakhan. He can get my vote. Nigga, I would have voted for
Hey,
Ye.
I myself would vote.
He
I
ain't
would
get my
vote for
damn
him.
vote.
What the fuck? Man,
I would have voted for Ye.
I'd have voted for Ye too.
I said it. Do something about it.
would have voted for Ye.
I would have
I'd
voted for
voted
Ye
for Ye.
if it was real. Hell yeah.
That was my first time vote. I never voted for it.
Yeah, I'll vote for Kanye.
I vote for Kanye.
Just 'cause it's-
Y'all niggas done voted this shit for?
Yeah, I voted before, yeah. In
president?
his last election, no, I ain't vote. Do something about it. They both was
See,
fuck that.
That part of us being a monolith. That's the word I learned.
Did I take my ass up there and put Joe Biden on that fucking paper?
And he ain't did shit.
Right, never in my life feel
Man,
that
I
bad.
said this shit the other day, man.
Man,
It feel
that
like
nigga
Biden
on
been
it.
in office about 3-4 years.
And
man.
it's only been a year.
That nigga,
But you know what somebody told me? They said it's because he was vice president for so long. We was
Oh,
seeing him
yeah.
for so goddamn long.
man, that nigga
Like,
capped us down. I'm talking about within the first couple of weeks. I may have been
Student
more than I
loans.
can chew. Bitch,
And they
said
said
that
he
nigga
was gonna get rid of
said-
student loans. He
they
said
got
he
there
ain't
and
getting rid
said,
of
hey,
that
bro, did
bitch.
y'all hear that nigga cuss?
Hell yeah.
That shit was funny.
Call
as
the dude
fuck.
from Fox a son of a bitch. On TV.
Stupid son of a bitch.
On TV.
That makes a difference.
Yeah.
Stupid son of a bitch.
You was a stupid son, bitch. You know
Whoa,
that.
dumb motherfucker.
That's why. That's
Stupid
why.
son of a bitch.
Do you really?
The
feel
first
like-
time my grandma heard my cousin cuss, he was calling my uncle a stupid son of a bitch. Because I remember my grandma called me. This was probably like 2013. I had just left Birmingham. I was in school. She was like, Justice he just get to where he talks so crazy. Matter of fact, it wasn't even that late. I was still in high school. Todd had said something to him, and he get out the car. Justice on crushes. Oh no, you a stupid son of a bitch. No. And my grandma was like, well, hold on, Justice. Like, no. You a whole dumb motherfucker. And my grandma telling me this. And so she trying to talk like, man, this is a funny story. My grandma, that shit just resonate. When I hear somebody say stupid son of a bitch, I think about my grandma telling me in my little cousin's voice about him calling my uncle, rest in peace, my uncle side.
Out of all, dang, rest in peace for sure. I ain't know he had passed.
Yeah, he
But
passed last year.
Wow. Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like out of all the presidential candidates, bro, the most entertainment moments definitely have came from that nigga Donald Trump. But did you niggas notice?
DTs.
I said
how-
Bush.
I used to call- I used to call
Flu.
that nigga the Dunn. Man, Bush don't seem that bad after dealing with the shit we've been dealing with for the last
But what's
few years.
crazy is
was
Bush
never that
wasn't a
bad.
bad guy. He just wasn't a very smart
I ain't even gonna
person.
lie.
But I don't
realize
think
for the
anybody
longest
had a
he was
problem with Bush's character. He wasn't a bad guy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bush was the equivalent of
he
my
was
father got me
personable.
this job. Man.
He was shaking, you know what I'm saying? I never
That nigga
caught
was fast.
I never caught him on no bullshit. He liked black people.
straight up.
That nigga got down like
He
a
was always
I
around
hate
black
that you
people.
got to be for a nigga to take off his shoes.
He just didn't know
that motherfucker.
he just didn't know how to be the president.
man.
And that's why, like I said, I don't think Kanye was really trying to call George Bush a
He knew about
racist. I think he
9/11.
was just doing political work. He know if I say something, because that's a troll would know.
There you go.
I
There you
say
go.
something outlandish like that, I get the emotional response I need from my people in order to put some light on this Katrina situation.
Rock got the fuck out of
I
there.
mean, when
He
we gonna
ain't
see
want- he ain't
when we
want
gonna
nothing else to
see
do with
I got
politics.
I got love for Barack. But when we gonna see a nigga in there?
I was just thinking about that.
It'll
Probably,
never
probably
happen.
never will. Too much shit can come from that.
Cause people out there in TV land, we ain't talking about nothing derogative. I'm saying one of us in there.
A crispy cracker and crunchy the corn.
A pure blood, as some might say.
Mr. President, how do you hope to respond to the recent assault on such and such allies? We're preparing to spin as we speak.
We probably whoever
we probably
did that
dispute-
shit, we gonna cut their water off immediately.
Immediately.
That water will be terminated.
That nigga Dunn used to say everything but that. They will pay. I promise you, they will pay. That nigga he was gonna give him a body before he got out of there. That man probably ain't had to die. Remember that nigga he killed
Trump.
everybody thought we was finna go
You
into
think Donald Trump
World
didn't
War?
kill somebody?
Ain't no if you've been paying attention, but Ukraine is preparing for war with Russia.
A nuclear war.
Come on, man. We gon' 9 times out of 10 back up Ukraine. Who you think gonna back up Russia? China and all them other folks. We don't want no smoke with fucking China, man.
Man, let that shit
They
pop
stacked
off.
on top of each other
Man,
bad.
listen.
Pop all that shit
It's a
off.
big one.
Listen,
Come on, man.
listen.
Pop that shit off.
Betting against America like betting against Tom Brady, baby. I don't care who they got over there. white folks and proved to me when it comes to that war shit,
They got it on
They
lock.
unfuckwittable.
you not fucking with them, bro.
They
You're
are
not
different.
fucking with them. Then you give them you give them time. We gonna declare war and we finna sit here and plan and do all the right shit. You're not finna beat white people.
And these motherfuckers are maniacal.
Bro, they built for that.
They are
See
built
when
for that.
all else fails.
They literally
That's their
made
culture.
for that. They
Hiroshima
culture
It's
war.
war.
They conquer shit.
Japan was whooping our ass before we dropped that damn atomic bomb on them folks.
All right,
about
but
it.
listen to what you said. Who had the balls? We just finna blow y'all whole country up.
But that nigga
That's
smart.
what, because you know that's what they thought was. We just finna blow that motherfucker up. They didn't know exactly how much
But
damage it was gonna do.
That nigga Slim
They
gave
did
me he was telling me about this interview. And like, but
They
think
did
about
it
the nigga
twice.
think about the nigga
Drop
who
him
like pushed the bomb
Yeah.
out the plane.
Yeah, because it wasn't no mechanic. It wasn't
You're
like
the you're the
somebody
one
had to
that dropped that
physically-
motherfucker.
It was a
crazy.
nigga
I
had
didn't
to
even think
physically
about that.
push that shit out. It was heavy as fuck. Because it was a nigga, it wasn't but two people on the plane. It was a nigga flying.
gotta fly
and the
off
nigga
and
that
watch
had to
that
go
shit.
push that shit off the edge of that motherfucker and watch that shit fall.
And then you gotta go home and look at the numbers of how many casualties.
You called.
Yeah, he did an interview, bro. He was he did an interview like years later after he got old and shit. And he talked about it, like what it felt like knowing what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? He could have changed.
blow
Like
the world
aside
up.
from all the power and who made the call,
He really
could
coulda-
have just been like,
Nah. Straight up.
I'm good.
They would have got his ass out of here.
Cut his water off. He
Nigga would have made it back home.
would have made it out that flight.
No, I really thought they
Somebody would cut his water off right down there, and they would have went and pushed that motherfucker down with him.
Oh, that bitch is going down.
Hell
one way or
yeah.
another.
We just gonna spin the block.
Yeah, they would have brought it back.
You know what I'm
Somebody
saying?
would
Let's go and cut his water
So-
off, spin the block.
so-
That's the message that's gonna come. Well, cut his water off and spin the block.
And we always show up over there to fight.
It's never over here.
We ain't finna tell about shit.
Yeah.
I know.
Them
I don't
niggas
think
is the
niggas-
first to attack, but it's a reason. It's a reason why they
Maniacal.
spend
I think Pearl Harbor
trillions
was the
and
only one, right?
billions of dollars.
Wasn't Pearl Harbor the only one?
Pearl Harbor not even a
It
war,
was,
nigga.
I'm finna say,
No, I'm saying this is the only attack we've had on U.S.
man, it was on a
Not
naval
that.
base. It wasn't
Not
even.
that.
I mean, in a
wasn't-
war though. You know that
In a
wasn't a
war?
war. That was just like an
It
act of
started a war,
terrorism.
but yeah.
No, I would say that's the only like shit that really happened on American soil. But like I said, it wasn't even on.
That's what led up
It wasn't
to
even
the
on the
atomic bomb,
main.
you know what I'm
It
saying?
wasn't even on the mainland. It was on a naval base. You know what I'm saying? Off of, by Hawaii and shit. I think.
I think niggas know if you fuck with a city or country,
They
I mean,
coming
a
to
city
cut
or
that
state,
water
it's
off.
over for your ass.
And it
boy.
ain't even all the way to the military level. You fuck around in America and leave the country because the FBI gonna come get your ass.
Mm-hmm.
It's so many parts of America that do not fuck around. They don't give a fuck about nobody else's law.
And the
FBI come get your
and the
ass.
country gonna back that shit.
Real
like
talk.
they gonna back that. These crazy ass white folks out here, even
Let you
black
motherfucker-
folks, they gonna back. They
let you come to America with like a green card, or you just decide to do some wild shit and kill an American and then go back home. They don't give a fuck about none of your
They come to-
nation's bylaw. We
come to
finna come
get
get
your
your
We
ass.
got to have him.
We got to have him. And when we get there, whoever want to get in the way,
Just like-
we gonna have him too.
just like Ben Laden, nigga. I don't think they had no jurisdiction to go over there.
No
they
cap.
went over there
No.
and got them
Ain't
about
that
it.
nigga crib.
no
With
cap
all,
though.
with
I-
all his wives and
This
some
how
of his
this
kids.
how I know
bro. I
I
thought he was
couldn't
in
be
the
in
cage.
charge or like,
Who, Ben
in the
Laden?
cage.
We talking about Osama?
Yeah.
bro.
Osama, that
listen.
nigga, no, bro, they playing for that shit. It's a movie called, I think, Zero Dark 30, some shit
Yeah, I
like
seen
that.
that, yeah.
They had to lay out the blueprint of this nigga house, and they trained with that shit with
Listen.
special ops people for a year before they did that shit, if I'm not mistaken.
When you took all that, listen.
Shit.
If I was, and I hope this doesn't sound insensitive, but if I was the president around the time with Bin Laden, man, we would have had Bin Laden hemmed up 2-3 weeks into that shit. Nah, I say about 2-3 months, cause I'd have called up Pakistan, Iraq, whoever over there. We finna call all these motherfuckers. I'm gonna pick up this phone once a week, every 3 days. I'm gonna make sure that y'all can see me. I'm gonna get some type of telecommunication so y'all can see me. We gonna pick up a dart. I'm gonna pick a city. Every 3 days, I don't got that motherfucker.
If somebody don't get his ass,
Another
we
one
bring that
gone.
problem to you, nigga.
Another one's gone.
We bring this shit to you.
We can play this game all y'all want to do. Y'all know where he at.
Stop playing.
Say less.
Either give me him or I'm gonna pick a city every 3 days.
Every 3, bitch.
I'm
I
not
ain't gonna
finna
lie.
do all. I'm not finna send my people over there and fight no war with you.
I ain't lying, bro.
I couldn't be the president though. My tactics might be a little
It's a little harsh.
as they say.
That's harsh.
But I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people felt like it should have been more simple than what it was. That's why
Come on now.
it was like, man, it gotta be something else we over there for.
We sending troops
They don't have no
exactly.
military. Like they don't have no fucking
Oil. You talking about oil?
And they found this nigga Osama.
said
And the
something
reason I
about
know it
oil?
would have worked is because they found
you
this nigga
cooking?
in a compound, like right behind like the motherfucking the political people. Like y'all know that's his spot.
straight the fuck up, bro.
They said we over here for that. Oh,
Oh, y'all was looking for that Osama. I thought y'all was talking about the other Osama, bro. I didn't know y'all wanted him. I would have been told y'all where he was at. You ain't had to kill all them
remember
folks.
Saddam
Y'all know who the
Hussein?
fuck that was. They found
That's
nigga.
the one from the cave, right?
They found nigga in a hole.
They couldn't even hold that nigga trial.
I just
Every
want y'all-
time he would go to trial, leading up to his execution, bro, he was having outbursts. Somebody ended up blowing on them folks, so they had to reset.
But I just want y'all to
reset the trial every
imagine.
time.
being in a country
They hang
where they
motherfuckers.
overthrow the leaders. A bunch of them niggas go to wherever the leader of the country is. They be dragging them motherfuckers out.
That shit really crazy.
And they be beheading them niggas in town square.
No, that
We
time,
did
that time,
whooping their ass all the way to an execution.
It ain't like they scheduled the shit. So you don't know what's coming. You probably in there eating you a nice little bit.
And you just hear,
You just hear all this commotion outside.
and they hear from your ass.
That's why white America, they tried a soft version of that shit when they marched into that Capitol. And these
That's
folks,
exactly
these
what
folks
they-
is getting real
They was
fucking
looking for
tired.
somebody to
and they shot
grab.
the shit out of Shorty, boy. In the neck. That
They
nigga
said what
let
it
it
was
go.
that serious.
That bitch fell
He
so
told
Hey,
that
If I was a security guard, more niggas would have dropped the net.
Hey, listen.
Hey, how you looking on East Wing? Hey, we good over here, Jay. Putting that bitch on their ass, bitch. Hey, man, hold on. Wait, hey.
It is the
Fucking
fence.
their ass.
He told her, hey, this motherfucker bite, don't bark.
Shit.
She ain't listen. But nah, bro, like, what you trying to prove? That motherfucker got a gun.
No, facts.
Yeah, it was like that.
And you
that's
doing, you
what I
clearly
felt
doing
like-
some shit
That's what I,
illegal.
that's what I
Shit
felt like too.
entitled.
Though it's like, what is once you get in there, then what?
What? Like, what you finna do when you get in there?
Yeah, like once you in that bitch, what are you gonna?
Even if you right, even if in some crazy world you were right for what you doing, he still got a gun.
And then at that, it's like it's a bunch of politicians in here. What y'all gonna go in there and grab them niggas
Put
and
that
that?
bitch on
What you
their
gonna
ass.
shake them or
No,
something?
but that's a. I've never even thought about that, bro. What was they true
Yeah, like,
intentions?
once
What,
you get-
what was they going in there to do?
What you gonna tell me?
Thought they was gonna be able to go home and talk about it, drink about it. You know the type of shit that white people do. I'm
It
so
was to
sorry,
no
y'all.
end, man.
But
It was pointless. It was no
Because they
end.
wasn't like Donald Trump. Because they went in there because they was. It was because
Trying
they
to get a
was-
recount or something. I
Yeah.
think.
I know none of them woke up thinking they was gonna die that day.
None of them woke
Not
up.
gonna get a recount, bro. It's not like you gonna be able to go up in there. Even if you take them hostage,
You know, they got the
that's
ballots
not
up in
still
here.
gonna happen.
They just got the ballot sitting in a box somewhere.
Yeah,
Y'all finna
like,
go
oh,
grab
y'all
that
better-
motherfucker. No, you gonna have to
better-
do it again. Like, nah, nigga, it's over with.
it was never an end to that.
Live with it.
No, it was never.
It
an
was
end.
just a.
It was
Spoiled,
just
bro.
showing
Spoiled
out.
people. Spoiled people
a
that
tantrum. It was a
did
temper tantrum.
No way in
Facts.
hell.
That was
It's-
a big
But
ass
and
temper
what's
tantrum.
crazy, but there's no white person that can logically tell me
The
like
tiki torches.
if niggas was to do that, if black people would do that same thing, it wouldn't have been a different outcome.
We
You know,
do that,
they
we get
just
shot.
was doing. They was doing the BLM right before that. They had did some protests and shit. Like, and bro, they was heavily out there them BLM marches and
Hell
shit.
yeah, nigga,
like
tear
police
gas
and
and all
force.
kind
They
of
had to
shit.
call the city, the regular officers, because they didn't even have the fucking military police there to stop them folks from getting up in there. They didn't have no extra reinforcement. They didn't have nothing in place. But they had all that shit in place when them niggas was quietly going up the street, you know, just walking in regular protests like you supposed to do. They had that bitch to the nines, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And they was
to the
demanding
10s,
a
really,
recount.
you know what I mean?
And it's white buildings downtown Birmingham that niggas know not to. Yeah, man, ain't finna marching on no bullshit. They'll
Straight
pop
up.
your ass, man.
Real talk.
Let there have been a bunch of niggas
Kept down there in
that
Montgomery.
marching
With a
that
smile on their face, they finna shoot the shit out
would
your
have popped
ass.
your ass, man.
They gonna draw a line in the sand and make it very clear. We finna shoot the shit out you once you cross
Hey,
this
what
right
is-
here.
I ain't gonna say it no more.
No more. They gonna cross them arms.
Who got the doors unlocked anyway, man?
Hey, listen, tell them about the gun line, bro.
Gun line. We don't need no fences here, campaign.
No sir, no sir.
Once you cross that gun line, you will be shot.
You will be shot.
If you do so much as stick your Johnson across that gun line,
You will be shot.
You will be shot.
You be shot.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
Y'all watch Euphoria?
I ain't
I've
seen
been
it
hearing
yet.
a lot of good
What's it
things
about?
about it.
Teenagers doing drugs and shit. It's deeper than that, but that's about the gist of it.
I ain't
A
got
whole
to
bunch
it yet,
of
man.
teenagers just out here popping Molly and shit.
I just don't think, man. The certain shit that I don't give a fuck. It's still a very social imbalance when it comes to certain shit that can take place by a certain group of people. It's certain shit in this country as a black man that if you was to do the same as them people, it just would be totally fucking different. And that's the shit that people act like they don't understand. Yes, this is the land of the free. It is not the land of the level playing field. It's just not. You know what I'm saying?
It don't matter how much time go on, bro. That shit not gonna change.
It's not gonna change, bro. It's not gonna fucking
The
change.
head start was too big.
Yeah. For that comeback, that slavery shit, bro. That shit was a major setback, bro. Yeah, the wealth disparity is too bad for us to ever catch up. We play catch up, but nigga, we not gonna ever catch up. The world will be long gone. Hey, that's fucked up to say, but we gonna be dead and gone. And our children gonna be dead and gone. And they children gonna be dead and gone.
White people be out of here by the end.
The only true freedom is knowledge.
Well, you know that, but I've read some shit where it's like white people are actually on the version of an extinction.
Man, hey, bro.
They say in the next 200-300 years, white people are gonna be extinct. Because it's
complete extinct or just a minority?
Extinct. Because there's so much mixing going on that nothing's gonna be considered white no more. That's
Be a
crazy.
victim of their
Well,
own
man,
law.
whoever said that, they ain't spent a whole lot of time down south. Cause shit, I don't give a fuck. Some type of way, all these damn states down here still end up being red. At least the majority of them.
But you gotta also remember that's what most of us said too.
Straight up. Straight up.
The rest of the world are big. I'm starting to realize the rest of the world really. We always talk about Houston and New Orleans and these specific places mixing pots. Everywhere I've been to, besides the South, it seems like everybody beige.
Fact. You go out to Houston, bro. Go out to Texas. Everybody my color or a little bit dark.
They missing the pot, huh?
Oh, whatever.
For the most part, bro, I believe like the further you get to the Bible Belt is where black people stay with black people, and like people of their own races stay with their own culture. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the more you get up north, bro, up out of the Bible Belt, people mix and mingle.
Cause my brother-in-law don't date black women, and it's right there, him. And two of my brother-in-laws are gay. Not that means anything, but I've never seen them niggas date black men. Their boyfriends are white. You know what I'm saying? Shit, my wife in high school ain't date nothing but white guys. You know, I don't know, man. I think the deeper we get into this shit, and the more we dig into the particulars and the preferences and this and that and this, you got more shit that niggas know ain't right that they got the nerve to try to stand behind like it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Some of this shit just ain't got no logic, bro.
Like what?
You know, some of the shit that niggas wake up and do every day, and like,
I thought you were talking about white women.
White people will come back with you.
Some niggas just
Now,
like pink nipples.
like I've heard this shit. Niggas try to stand on this older white guy. Well, your own people sold you to slavery. So what the fuck you want me to go over there and do about it, Tom? You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you, but your people complied. And even when they banned the shit, you still had niggas. It was a black market for the black market. You know what I'm saying?
That's a bar.
You feel me? Like, I'm a star. I made a whole freestyle by it. Go tap in 2018. That was UPS volume. No, that was Journey Continue. Yeah. But shit, you know, the famous ship carrier that got overturned by black people, and they all having to go to trial along with the motherfuckers who was driving the shit. And you had a whole trial full of shit, people who had been captured into slavery from, somewhere over there in the motherland. Like that shit is ass, bro. Like that shit is sad. And it kind of boils me. It boils me up that people are still trying to bury that shit under the rug. But fast forward from that, I know it ain't something we ain't nothing we can do about it then. But you can at least acknowledge the things that are going on now.
You got 1 through 15, man. What you want to roll with?
Fino.
What number you want?
Damn sure good catch. Is that 5? Is it? It's okay.
He held it up.
You gonna have to pick another number.
You done wilded out on some of these bitches.
Nah, it ain't nothing. That's why I say you gotta pick another number.
Okay.
14.
14. You gotta pick another number, man. Somebody already picked 14, I think.
This nigga high.
2.
Charles picked 2.
9.
I feel like he popped out wild. Just get
Mine.
Oh, you got none.
Oh, yeah, you probably right.
Yeah, I feel like he popped out wild. Just pick number 1. Yeah.
Nah.
I said 9. That's cool.
I was just saying, favorite R&B artist and album.
Favorite R&B artist and album.
Yeah. Now it could be the same, or it could be the R&B artist, and then your favorite R&B album could not be from that artist.
Can we go around the room on that one?
I don't see why not. Without taking too much time, my favorite R&B album. Man, you shouldn't even ask nothing like that.
I'm going to go recent then. How about you go classic?
Because
my shit probably going to be a whole thing.
I'm going to say Baduism.
So.
And favorite artist, I'll probably tell you Maxwell.
Okay. So.
Yeah. But I don't,
like
the reason I was confused because is that Neo Soul?
Yeah, man, that's a good one, bro. Because that's the first thing I thought about it. Like, would there be is it still R&B?
I don't know if that's really R&B. So
yeah, I say that's like.
If
soul.
that doesn't count, then I say I'm a millennial. Part of me want to say Confession so bad.
I want to say. I think that's
It's
one.
a good one. It's a
You
strong.
know what I'm saying?
Either that or that motherfucking Trey Songz Ready. That was classic R&B.
Is that the one with the neighbors on there?
Mm-hmm. That motherfucker was class. See, that's
Yeah, we can skip around the room. I know Maxwell is my favorite R&B artist.
Okay.
That's why to go Alicia Keys.
See, I was gonna say songs in A minor. As far as album, I might say that.
That's Alicia Keys?
Yeah, that's Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys. She's doing something totally different. No, we got Erica. No, we got Alicia.
Talented wise, ain't nobody fucking with Alicia
no
Keys.
questions fucking ass. Alicia for sure. Now, I don't know what category Jill Scott fall in. Now, we talking about favorite.
She kind of neo soul too.
We talking
That's
about
good
favorite fucking just current to me. In all honesty, Ari Lennox. I don't give a fuck. Like,
you're here, I'm free.
man, shit. That her first album, her debut
Shea
album,
Butter.
it sold it for me.
Shea Butter Baby.
Say, listen, baby, I know that I'm speeding up this fight. If you gon' judge me, if I fuck you before I kiss this flight.
She a bully.
She the best female R&B
You
artist.
think she a bully?
I think
To
Ari
me.
Lennox a bully.
I think we witnessed more breakdowns from that young lady in the public eye.
I think it's all the guys for the fact that she's actually the bully. She lets you feel like she's the one being bullied when she actually. All I see is her weaponizing her fan base over and over again versus people.
Cause she can do that now. Cause at a
don't
point she
get-
couldn't do that though.
Yeah, and like I said, my point, my problem, and I ain't gonna stick on this too long, but my problem is always, it's always a selfish cause. And I mean, selfish ain't necessarily a bad word, but if you didn't care about that shit before it happened to you, it's a selfish cause. And I'm not saying that it's not a necessary cause, but don't act like I gotta all of a sudden give a fuck about it just because you all of a sudden give a fuck about it. This is the harsh example, and I'm not saying I do give a fuck about this, but like women who advocate for rape victims, it doesn't come from the same place if you're a rape victim. because that's a selfish cause. That's a righteous cause, and it's a good cause, but it's selfish because it's particular to you. If you just can fight for a cause because you know that it's not right, it take a whole nother type of, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother type of willpower to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so her whole idea of, oh, black men shouldn't be referring to black women as animals and they shouldn't make those kind of jokes. These jokes been going on.
You just feel on the wrong end on it.
Now they talking about you, and you decide to use your entire fan base to weaponize against black men. I hate that. Because it didn't matter to you before it happened to you. I'm not saying that it didn't, but you didn't vocalize that it mattered to you. So stop acting like now this is some cause that you willing to die on, and now I have to be as urgent with my care as you are. I think that's selfish.
What do you think about her recent complaints, though?
It kind of...
Her saying she don't want to be signed no more. And
it seemed reasonable.
As an artist.
But it also seemed like somebody who's out of touch because she's speaking like it's brand new or like it's something that's exclusive to her. Because a lot of people are in that situation. You didn't have to sign, but you did. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the world, that's the music industry. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like,
straight up. Did not have to sign. How do y'all feel about it as artists? When y'all hear signed artists make statements like, man, y'all niggas want to know what it takes, or, you know, they complain about, meaning, do they not have a right? Because I think people who have had that, I put it like this, a nigga who gone 8 years to become a doctor and he's in this field now. Yeah. Does that nigga not have a right to goddamn get frustrated with his job sometimes? Like, god damn, man, this shit crazy out here. Like, how many times you gonna hit a nigga with, well, that's what you chose to do? What about that nigga in the kitchen who, you know what I'm saying, who complaining about, man, this shit is jumping today. We don't know he in law school and he working in that bitch, you know, to pay part of his rent, his tuition. But we tell this nigga, hey, man, this what you chose to do. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little different. Because it's like, shit, I think that's a lot of things that's wrong with people.
I think people have the issue with that because niggas been telling you for years, the music industry is some fuck shit. Niggas is getting fucked in, you know what I'm saying, in the music industry. Niggas been telling you for years that like, bro, I wish I would have stayed a regular person. People been saying that for years. You don't hear a bunch of doctors going out there saying, nigga, I wish I wouldn't have became a doctor. You know what I'm saying?
But does she fall victim to it because she low-key changed her whole image, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, however.
But I'm just saying, I'm just saying that that's a reason you can't have that argument. Is because if I've been telling you, it's like the stove hot. If I tell you all day long, nigga, don't touch the stove, and you take your bad ass up there and touch it, I can't get mad that you got burnt. When I told you it was some bullshit.
And at the end of the day, when you talk about doctors and stuff like that, even though that's a very upper echelon job, them motherfuckers got real tangible issues as far as like they work unreasonable hours. They have stuff that anybody would complain about.
Artists work unreasonable hours.
Just be better. If you was a better artist, you wouldn't work that long. That's the option.
Not necessarily.
It's not an option for a doctor.
What if you're doing very well as an artist? And
I'm not talking about just how well you're doing. I'm saying the 3 hours that you spent writing that verse, you could have did it in one. I'm not saying that you did, but you could have. That 5-hour surgery, there ain't no way he gonna make that shit less than 5 hours.
He can.
He can. Somebody gonna die.
I feel.
You know what I'm saying? So they have real like life shit that like anybody would be tired from working from hours that's just unreasonable. Yeah, artists do work unreasonable hours, but it doesn't sound realistic.
It's a leisure.
But you could say it's possible that them niggas don't have to. You could just get that shit done. You could just do that shit from home if you knew how to engineer yourself. If you knew how to make beats, that's an option.
You wouldn't even have to go to
you
the
ain't gotta
studio
go nowhere.
What shit?
It's not an option for no doctor.
What if you gotta finish a song by 6 to catch a flight by 7 to be at an interview in New York by 9?
Problem.
You owe 3 niggas features in goddamn in the next couple of weeks. You owe your own label some shit.
Yeah. Also,
you know. What I'm saying?
It's kind of like
shit, they got
you don't hear doctors aren't rappers either because they don't have a platform to speak really. But you don't see doctors bragging about being doctors all the time. The art of rap is partially braggadocious. partially all you telling me is about how great your life is. That's part of rap. Or how amazing chasing your dreams is and capturing your dreams is.
We still talking about art?
So it just don't sound
Or just rap artist period?
We just talking about
artist
You
period.
saying the things that she complained about.
Like, it's understood that this is like, bro, like they put, when you make it to Hollywood, they put you on a fucking sidewalk and put a star around your name. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's understood that this is glamorous. So it's hard for people to get behind the idea of, oh, you complaining now? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
man. I can see how that shit taxing though. I ain't gonna count.
I definitely see how it's taxing.
Cause bro,
But I don't think
motherfucker,
you
you
get the
literally like shit. You know what I'm saying? You giving yourself away.
We'll do something else.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I understand how it, like, especially with her, bro. You know, it's a she a woman and shit. You know, women they gonna do that shit anyway. Like,
Well, don't
now
do that.
when you hear from niggas,
Think about something else.
like YK Osiris and shit, like he had this shit going on. He was like, man, I feel like, bro, life was threatened or something because the way he was maneuvering was like on some shit where he really was. I thought somebody had a gun in his head or some shit. Like, he really was fearful for his life type shit. Like, man, I want to stop. Sukiyana did the same shit one time. She was like, this shit evil, it's devil. And it's like, what the fuck they telling them people behind closed doors? I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? And that shit, it get kind of weird sometimes. But the way that she choose to react and shit is her. It's just there's so many eyes on her now that it's like, because honestly, bro, she been the same person since that. Like, I don't know if niggas was fucking with her when she was doing covers, nigga.
Can't give up on my guys, that's too easy. She gonna let me in that pussy, that's too easy. Hey, that didn't count, man. That's who else underrated.
K-Camp.
K-Camp is highly
I guess I gotta tap into it.
I mean, in the sense that, like, I've never seen somebody get so much commercial success and still, like, you don't see them at none of the award shows. You don't see them on, like, heavy on people features. But it's like he's proven that he can make a hit. And it ain't like some old hits. Like, it seemed like he got at least a hit a year. And for whatever reason, it's like that nigga's just not in them realms. You'll never see K-Camp at an award show. You'll never see K-Camp, you know what I'm saying?
Was
really,
he like, when he like
on
in
people
like a,
interviews.
he
They
was
don't
in a bad
interview
deal,
K-Camp.
though, man.
He don't go to no Breakfast Club. He don't go like the Ebro and them.
he was in a bad deal though, when
I don't know. That might have been the case, but that nigga got some mega hits. He ain't just got like cut that bitch off and shit like that, bro. Them mega hits. Niggas like that should at least have one interview on some of these major platforms. You know what I'm saying? That's all it takes nowadays. As soon as Fetty Wap dropped one hit, they was you seen them everywhere. Kemp had a run since before he was even in college. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never seen nothing like it, bro. That's why I assume he had to have been blackballed for something. I don't know what. But I've never seen a nigga at any award show.
I feel like he independent, bro.
I think he is
He
now.
might be independent now.
I think he was in a bad deal before.
I feel like he independent.
I hope so.
So that nigga got
That mean he get into a bag. Them niggas always win in the long run, man. Them independent niggas. That shit just hard to do. They almost make it impossible. Matter of fact, the labels try their best to make it impossible for you to do that shit.
Go independent.
Yeah, they
But
don't want to promote that shit. They don't want to promote the idea that you can actually make it big, independent.
A serious question, bro. Could y'all niggas date on women? Because
Is she
all right,
black?
Put it like this. Yes, she can be, brother. Put it like this, right? Okay. Artist. Could you date someone who's not cool with you creating?
They didn't want you to do it, or they just didn't fuck with you.
They just not fucking. They just not fucking with like.
They don't like it.
They ain't gonna say yeah. They just say they
I
don't
can
like.
fuck with her. I can fuck with her.
Like I don't like the fact that you do that shit.
She don't like the fact that I do it, or she just not a fan.
She's not a fan of it. Like,
I can fuck with her then.
oh, you rapping? Like it ain't important to her. You can be in that bitch in the middle of a session. Hey, let's go out and do something. Or she don't give a fuck. She's just busting that bitch and just ask you most random.
Oh, nah,
shit.
you can't be disrespectful about it. If it's something
But
that's
it's not important to her. So she's not being disrespectful.
I mean, anybody that's disrespecting my craft, I'm not gonna fuck with. I thought you meant like they just might not.
Say
like,
your incident in that same breath. all right, you're not at a point where you're earning thousands of dollars a month for your artwork. But what if she is a creator? What if she's a content creator? What if her content is pornography?
You better not say.
And what if she's very successful?
That nigga was ready. You better.
I'm saying, what if she's successful? I'm talking about
Why
what-
you acting like that's
what-
the same?
What if she's breaking in? What if she's breaking in 15, 20?
I don't know if your job.
OnlyFans.
I see what this couch
OnlyFans.
is. I see what this couch
Don't do that.
is.
I'm
This
saying.
couch is to stir the pot.
But we
couch.
gotta talk about that shit because that shit is that's a real
That's
a real thing.
This couch is full of
Man,
bullshit.
listen,
Throw
it's
this
girls-
motherfucker
listen,
away,
bro. There's women,
Bro,
there's women. There's women.
I like that question though, man.
First of all, sidebar. I saw the note. I saw this little thing on Instagram. And they was like, podcasts or the niggas OnlyFans.
Straight up.
Oh, we.
I ain't gonna lie though.
But you wouldn't be able to have. You wouldn't be able to be. It's like saying that nothing's wrong with it.
You don't think on that clapping cheeks,
But like,
shit,
could you date a stripper?
10, 15 bands a night.
Could you date a stripper?
I'd do OnlyFans if I did stripper. That's them shit. That's
It depends on what's on the OnlyFans.
You can be on that.
I ain't
bitch.
talking about.
As long as
I
ain't
ain't
another
talking
nigga-
about casually date. I'm talking about bring home to your mama date.
Hell yeah. Even if she
You a
clean
wild boy.
Even if she clean 15 to 30. I mean, it's an OnlyFans. She get on that bitch. She get naked. She.
And like, how
whatever
old am
case
I?
may be,
You talking about right now?
Yeah. Anytime, nigga.
If I'm about 40, 45, hey, you could be slanging and banging.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Shit, by that time, I ain't no telling what the fuck I done did. You see what I'm saying? I done ran my ticket clean. You know what I'm saying? So by that time, ain't none of that shit you doing gonna bother me.
Now.
I still got a couple things left to do. So you can't be doing shit that I ain't even did
A very
yet.
successful OnlyFans.
See what I'm saying?
Bro, I don't care how
Y'all in a
successful. That's almost
relationship?
worse.
Yeah,
The most successful, the worse it is.
Because you can get any type of female you want. Why would you want? I ain't gonna say it, but just why would you want
The chick that's popping that
What is
pussy for
for real? Go on,
Not
pop
even
that
for real
pussy,
niggas, for
baby,
lame
showing
niggas.
you ain't scared of
So
that.
so if someone offered you the same chance, because it's a double standard. If
and then she
someone,
gonna tweet
if someone,
pushing P.
if someone offered you,
As in pushing
that
pussy.
shit crazy because you know how you. I'm sorry, you know how you end up them places on Twitter where you ain't really supposed to be.
Yeah.
And you see like one nigga that you follow is following. It's like that moment of damn, boy, you on this shit too. I'm sorry. Anyway, I was there, right? And I saw a nigga.
This
He
nigga
was-
you finna judge.
He hitting the
Love
bitch.
him too,
Ain't
guys.
you over this
Right.
bitch for a
He
reason,
hitting the
nigga?
bitch. And he got like he hitting the bitch. I'm sorry. He's having intercourse with a woman.
He in there.
And he got
Fuck
2
that.
pounds of tree.
Hit.
He got 2 pounds of weed. Just
On her back? That's my kind of
And he
content.
said pushing P while pushing P's. And I'm like, yeah, these young niggas got to stop. But look, anyway. I'm
This
sorry.
content creation is at another
But
level.
that shit's
boy.
getting crazy. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
now the age matter because shit, I might be popping off too. If shit ain't going right by the time I'm 45, man, look, it's all, hey, ain't no, there's a no hold barred, man.
so would you go slang meat on camera
Yes.
for 10, 15,000 a scene?
Yes. If my life ain't where I need it to be and they doing that, I'm out of here. That's why I say the age matter. Cause I'll probably be right there with her. We probably doing this shit together.
I ain't fucking with no stripper.
You ain't fucking with no stripper?
Nah, I can't do it. I fuck with the.
I fuck with the OnlyFans.
I fuck with it on the business level. I don't even go to strip clubs, so I can't say I fuck with it, but like I respect it on the business level.
I fuck with the OnlyFans.
But that shit don't cross no personal lines.
Bro, I ain't too.
But you ain't actually got to get on.
In my
you ain't
mind,
gotta have no physical interaction.
in my mind, and I hate to dehumanize them, but this is just
I'd probably
my
be
crazy
recording
mind.
OnlyFans videos.
All the strippers live there. In my mind, they don't even leave.
They'll never leave that bitch.
Yeah, they just
They ain't
like
got no day job or something.
it's just a strip
Nah,
club. When they open that motherfucker, it's like when it say the strip club closes at 4. As soon as 4 here, all them bitches shut down like Chuck E. Cheese robots.
You'll be surprised.
And then as soon as goddamn they open back up, them bitches from
Bruh,
pop back.
you
Y'all take them home.
You'll be surprised at
You
the
leave
caliber
the
of
Chuck E.
women.
Cheese mascots right where they at, and when you come back, they gonna be there when you get back.
But I'm telling you,
That's how I look at strippers.
You'll be surprised of the caliber of women that you run up on in the strip club.
I bet you will. That's a surprise I'm not willing to.
You know what I'm saying?
Invest in.
Surprise.
Some of them may be nurses, nigga.
Some of them might not.
What do you put your value in as a housewife? You know.
Think about it. That's why I do the OnlyFans thing before I do the stripper thing, because you don't have to have physical altercations. You don't have to be seductive to another man or behoove him to give you money in that case. I can sit here and record a sexy ass video, you spreading that thing open, busting that thing open, and watch you, because that's thrilling for me. And watch you put that bitch out there and watch you make 10 bands off that bitch in the hour.
This your wife, you feel me? You say you're not supposed to covet thy neighbor's wife. You almost coveting your wife for thy neighbor.
You are
You are
what they call in the Bible a whoremonger. That's all it is.
And you know the key word in that sentence.
Whore. It ain't monger, goddamn.
Man, look, the fact remains, so y'all niggas couldn't date a chick. Y'all couldn't date a chick who did the OnlyFans shit, right?
Nah.
It's just
I think they live there too.
I ain't gonna lie. I just seen bitches straight for this on the OnlyFans though. You get on that bitch thinking that bitch finna wild out. You get on that bitch.
They live in OnlyFans
Left this on the
in a
ground.
bowl of cereal.
Yeah, like what the fuck, bitch? You walk
Now,
around with
Rick,
regular shit,
and
putting
what's
your shoes and
crazy
socks on and
what's
shit.
crazy is I respect them.
That's playing it like that?
Yes.
Nah, I think they
Because
deserve
if you
what comes
bold,
to
if you
being
bold
that.
enough and freaky enough to click your ass on here for $25, I can put on here what the fuck I want to. Make my quick little couple little $1,000 and I'm out this bitch. That's another form of fraud. That's another form of
Now
fraud.
hold your horse.
OnlyFans don't mean
That I gotta be on
Hold your
here.
horses.
pussy.
Hold your horses. Hold your horses.
That don't mean I gotta
Because
be on
now
your
you leaning. Now you lean into some shit that really pissed me off.
Freaky shit.
Hold on.
I got pictures of
I ain't gonna lie. They
I
need to
got
work
other
on that
pictures
shit
of my
too, bro.
Instagram on this bitch I took down.
They definitely need to
Nah,
work on that
man.
shit. Because that shit'll be hitting your
listen,
ass.
because let me tell you how it's akin to something else that really pissed me off, bro. Because I was around when this shit first started, right? That Tinder shit. I remember when that shit was about getting to it. That shit was about slanging and banging. You know what I'm saying? And now bitches go on there now talking about I just need a friend. It sound like you need to make your new Facebook. Cause this shit ain't what this shit here for. You knew good and well when you made that OnlyFans, you made that Tinder and all that shit, what that shit was for. You knew what the hell was going on, bro. You see what I'm saying? You over here wasting full time. I ain't got but so many. You know they limit the amount of swipes you got now. I ain't got but so many left. And you done just wasted another one. Somebody you on here looking for a friend. Come on, man. Ain't nobody come here for no friends, man. You go on OnlyFans and you show me some shit you could have had on your ground.
That nigga said Tilly used to be about getting to it.
Telling you, bro. That shit, man, look, that shit ridiculous, man. So if you made that OnlyFans, you knew what the fuck, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want some friends and shit, man. Come on, man. That wasn't what that shit was about, man.
Oh, shit.
You feel me? I'm talking about 2014, you know, when this shit first came around.
Boy, I can't.
You know what I mean?
Well,
Hell yeah, nigga, that what it was for. You feel me? And they turned it into, they turned that shit into something totally different, man.
What happened to the bedroom? Just being in the bedroom, man.
Hey, man, ain't nothing sacred no more.
I feel like, bro, it's just like some shit. It's like, bro, this is where I live my life, bro. If I knew for a fact the world was ending next Saturday,
I probably smoke some.
I might. Come on now. Come on now. Wait a minute. You see what I'm saying?
Smoke what? Glass dicks? Hell no, we ain't let you slide with that shit.
Nah, real talk. I think I'll probably try crack.
Just like,
If I knew the world was ending next
you know
Friday,
for a fact, you know for a cold hard
I'll try
fact
crack.
that this bitch finna be
to see
over
what
with.
just to see what it feel like.
You know for a now if they
I
trick
gotta
you,
know,
you just now you just done fucked up. Now you done fucked up.
I feel like when the world ends,
Nigga be like, oh, we miscalculated.
We got another 30 years out here, man. Shit. God damn it!
You find out it was just another plot by the white man. They figured most of y'all would try crack. We gonna get these motherfuckers back on the drugs. Tell them the world is.
Hey, man, why is crack frowned upon, man?
What the fuck do you?
Hey, folks, this is clearly the end of the show. This shit is getting wild. This is clearly the end of the show or towards the end. This shit's getting belligerent.
That nigga just asked that.
Oh, I'm for real, dog.
And that's the problem.
Why
For
is
real.
crack? So why the fuck you two niggas want to give it a shot if we about to get ready to get up out of here? Cause you know there's something in that shit.
Something there.
Got to be.
No, real talk, bro. If I knew the world was ending, there was an asteroid coming and couldn't do nothing to it, I gotta be high before I die.
Oh, crack,
Oh,
though.
I ain't if you wasn't going to hell before, boy,
I can't do that shit sober,
I
man.
gave your ass 30 seconds.
and you decided to hit that damn pipe.
No, fuck it, I gave you 2 weeks. You chose to go get on that shit.
Man.
I don't understand that shit, man. All this and hang pop that shit off.
I never said
I feel like I knew where it was going, dog.
Hey man. Oh, he's looking at me right here. Yeah, he's looking at me. Kangaroos or dinosaurs?
You gonna lean on that shit, though.
That's on my mama.
Which fucking dinosaur specifically? T-Rex sound like what you was trying to compare that bitch to.
I mean, it might be a couple things.
I know one thing. I stand on what I said about them bitch. Put that motherfucker and me in a room. If I ain't got that iron,
Gonna be a
Will
long
you
day.
shoot a kangaroo?
it's gonna be a long.
Oh,
yeah,
Roo?
right, I'll pop the fuck out of him. Cause one thing for sure, if he on your ass, man, you ain't come on.
What noises do them bitches make?
Them bitches don't make
Oh,
nothing.
like a sound?
Them bitches don't make no noise. That's
so fucked up.
terrifying.
Them bitches quiet. No, real talk, I've never heard a kangaroo.
Them niggas just roll up on you then.
Hey, you know what'd be fucked up? What if they made other animals know it? What if they be just bark? Like that how gangsta I am. Roof.
Whatever. Nigga, whatever the fuck you want, nigga. I do whatever you want to do. This
Y'all
ass
niggas
nigga.
ever seen giraffes fight before?
Boy, them niggas be swinging
Fuck
neck.
them necks, man. Straight up, bro. Alright, we gonna go. Get you on my mama slim.
I know a bitch that fight like a giraffe perfectly.
Slanging necks.
Excellent neck slang.
Bitch, you know you would thrive in the jungle? The safari. You know what you
be
could
the
do.
king of the giraffes, bitch. Do you know that?
You know what you could do, what you capable of.
Bitch, you selling yourself short. You could be the king of the fucking giraffes. Now how big of a title that is?
Your nigga's legendary.
You out here playing small time.
Selling yourself short.
You can be on OnlyFans. Getting 15, 20 on. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Slanging neck.
Man, these niggas said they want to tap in. She breaking out 30 of them things.
So
on
do you feel
OnlyFans.
some type of way if you go to your homeboy page, if you go on my page tomorrow and you see I got a link for the OnlyFans, you just that don't mean shit.
Nah, it don't mean nothing. It don't. I ain't tripping. If you decide to pop off tomorrow, and hey, if you got a third part on that bitch, hey, depending on what you got,
All right.
the thumbnail looking like.
Let's say you got a twin sister that you love with all your heart.
Okay, now this shit finna get dark as hell.
Could
Go ahead.
I start talking to your sister? You still cool with that?
You playing my sister on fucking.
No, I'm saying like I'm already known as that nigga with the OnlyFans.
The OnlyFans. You know that nigga.
And now I'm dating your sister that you love so dearly and graciously.
I'll let her though. I probably hate you. I'll throw you a little slip. Say, hey,
That's
man,
all I'm
you know that
saying.
nigga,
We
you know
can't
that
act
nigga.
like that shit don't mean nothing.
Straight up.
If your
Straight up.
homeboy was dating the chick that everybody knows is the OnlyFans girl, she come with something. Oh, that's what you doing, huh?
Hold on. Let me answer this. This my wife, man. My wife. Hey, baby, we pod and I got a question. We pod, we still recording, we on live, and I got a question, okay? What if I had an OnlyFans, but that bitch brought in about 15, 30K a month? Would you be cool with it?
Cause she got common sense.
Oh, my God. I'm gonna hit you back, baby. We about to wrap it up, okay? Oh, good night. I love you, baby. All right, sweet. All right, baby. All right. My bad.
Welcome to the house of the simps. Now enter the simp section of the Fasho show. With cakes get baked and simping is everything.
Hey, y'all ain't even catch this nigga. This nigga Jay talked to 3 bitches on FaceTime before we started. I can't say that on camera.
Whoa! What is that?
Tripping.
What
See,
is
we on it,
that?
but that's the bad we supposed to be in. Like we sitting in this bitch talking.
What
that's
was
some shit,
that?
That's some shit that we would say. My bad. We cut that out.
What was that?
My bad. That's bullshit. My bad, bro.
Wait a minute.
That old night. My bad. But that shit,
If we was on live,